Hi, hello, welcome back to Math&Me with me, Nikhila Shankar. So, இந்த வீடியோல வந்து Class 12 half yearly question paper solve பண்ண போறோம். இதுல வந்து pattern உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்திருக்கு. Please note, இதுல டிக் பண்ணியிருக்கிற answers எல்லாமே கரெக்ட் கிடையாது. ஒரு சிலது தப்பாவும் இருக்கும், ஏன்னா அதை நான் டிக் பண்ணல. ஓகே, நான் கரெக்டான ஆன்சர்ஸ் பின்னாடி போடுறேன், பட் திஸ் இஸ் த கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர். ஓகே, ஸோ கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் எப்படி இருக்க போகுது, ஹாஃப் இயர்லி இந்த மாதிரி தான் உங்க ஃபைனல் போர்டும் சிமிலரா இருக்க போகுது. ஸோ யூ ஹேவ் this question paper contains 5 sections. So first Section A has 18 MCQs இருக்கு. So you have 18 MCQs. அதுல வந்து then and 2 assertion reason question. The assertion reasoning question வந்து ஒரு சில பேருக்கு ஐடியாவே புரிய மாட்டேங்குது. So அதுவும் நான் இந்த இதுல சொல்லி கொடுக்குறேன். Then Section B has short answers. So 2 mark questions 5 இருக்கு. Then 3 mark questions you have 6. Then 5 mark questionsல 4 long answer questions இருக்கு. Then you have 4 marks of source based இல்ல case based ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஒரு scenario மாதிரி கொடுத்து they'll ask you to solve some questions. So that is how it's going to be. So this is going to be the question paper. So section A இங்க முடியுது. Then you have assertion reasoning questions over here. Then section B which is all 2 mark question. Then section D which is all 5 mark question. இது எல்லாமே 5 mark question. 5 mark questions எல்லாம் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஈஸி. அதனால please pay attention. என்ன மாதிரி questions எல்லாம் கேக்குறாங்கன்னு பார்த்து அதை தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுக்கோங்க. Then section E will have case based questions. Okay, so this is going to be the pattern of your final annual exam question paper. So please solve along with me. Okay, so let's start solving. Section A, first question, options கொடுத்திருக்குன்னொன்னே you should not just write the options but also solve the questions. So எப்படி solve பண்ண போறோம்? So இப்போ A is a skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric na என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have A transpose is going to be minus A, correct? So this is going to be skew symmetric. Do you remember this? So இப்போ ஒரு example எடுத்தே பார்த்துடலாம். What example am I going to take? Let me take A to be 0, minus 1, 1, 0. Okay, this is a very very easy example. Diagonal element 0 எடுத்தா it will be very very easy. இதுக்கு டைரக்டாவே ஆன்சர் தெரியணும், but if you don't know the answer, try solving with some example question. Okay, so A transpose is going to be 0, 1, minus 1, 0, and this is going to be minus A. So this skew symmetric matrix. Okay, இப்போ என்ன கேக்குறான்? Then A square is going to be, what is A square? Let's find A square. So you have 0, minus 1, 1, 0, 0, minus 1, 1, 0. So this is going to be first row and the first column. So I have 0 into 0, 0, then minus 1 into plus 1 is minus 1. Then I have first row, second column. So first row, second column, now I have 0 times 0, then plus 0. Then now talking about the second row, first column. So I have 1 into 0, 0, plus 0 into 1, then 1 into minus 1, plus 0. So this is going to be minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1. So இது என்னது? A square matrix. So A square நான் B ன்னு எழுதுறேன். So B is going to be minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1. So இப்போ இங்க B transpose பண்ணா என்ன வருது? When I do the transpose, I'm going to have minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1 again, which is going to be B itself. So this is going to be, இது என்னது? A square, the whole transpose is going to be A square itself, which means A square is symmetric. Skew symmetric na you should get a minus sign. So this is going to be symmetric and hence this is option A. Okay, புரிஞ்சுதா? So first answer correct-ஆ போட்டிருக்கு. Now moving on to second question. The domain of the function cos inverse of 2x minus 1. இப்போ அதுக்கு first cos inverse function ஓட domain என்னன்னு தெரியணும். So what is the domain of cos inverse of x is minus 1, 1. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? So here we have this x ஓட domain is going to be minus 1 to 1. But இந்த இடத்துல x க்கு பதிலா என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? They have given 2x minus 1. So 2x minus 1 னாலும் cos inverse ஓட range என்னவா இருக்க போகுது? It is going to be less than or equal to 1, less than or equal to minus 1. It is going to be the exact same thing. Cos inverse ஓட domain. Okay, so this is what it's going to be. So first let's solve the left hand side. So you have 2x minus 1 is greater than or equal to minus 1. When I take the minus 1 to the other side, I have 2x greater than equal to 0, x greater than or equal to 0. So இது இந்த பக்கம். Now taking the other side. So this is going to be 2x minus 1 less than or equal to 1, 2x less than or equal to 2, x less than or equal to 1. Now you have a lower limit and an upper limit. So இப்போ the consolidate பண்ணி எழுதுனா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? X less than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 0. So this is going to be the case. இந்த இடத்துல என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? It is equal to sign. So according to the options, you're going to have closed bracket 0, 1. Okay, closed bracket. So it's going to be option A. Okay, open bracket na என்ன அர்த்தம்? Open bracket 0, 1 na 0 less than x less than 1. If there is an equal to sign, you have to put a closed bracket. Okay, இதெல்லாம் basics. Please try to remember. Okay, please copy. Question number 3. So in the 1 mark question க்குலாம் quick-ஆ solve பண்ணணும் இந்த மாதிரி. You have to write the steps also and the correct option. So you have to be very very fast. So if x equals t square and y equals t cube, find d square y by dx square. Okay, so இப்போ first x is in terms of t and y is also in terms of t. So let's find x equals t square dx by dt equals, இது differentiate பண்ணா I have 2t. Now, y equals t cube and I have dy by dt equals 3t square. So, இப்போ first derivative கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. You also have to find the second derivative. But if you find the second derivative, you have d square x divided by dt square. இங்க என்ன வரும்? d square y divided by dt square. So, இப்போ இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் cancel பண்ணா எனக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்? I'll have d square y divided by d square x. But I am not supposed to get this. I am not supposed to get this, correct? I should be getting d square y divided by dx square. So, you are not supposed to find the second derivative directly. இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? You are going to find dy by dx first. So, dy by dx is going to be dy by dt times dt by dx. So, this is going to be 3t square divided by 2t. So, now when I cancel whatever I can, I am going to have 3 by 2 times t. So, இது என்னது? dy divided by dx. Now, I am going to find the second derivative. அப்படினா என்ன அர்த்தம்? d square y divided by dx square, which is going to be d by dx of dy by dx, which is going to be d by dx of, இப்போ என்ன வந்தது? 3t divided by 2. இதில் I can take 3 by 2 outside. When I differentiate t, I am going to have times 1. But since we are differentiating with respect to x, I also have to differentiate with respect to x. So, dt divided by dx. புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ dt divided by dx என்ன? From here, I have dx divided by dt. So, dt divided by dx is going to be 1 by 2t. புரிஞ்சுதா? கொஞ்சம் சுத்தி வரும், but you have to apply what you just found out, okay? So, board like இப்படி தான் இருக்கும். So, you have 3 by 2 times 1 by 2t. So, overall, it is going to be 3 by 4 times t in the denominator. So, இந்த மாதிரி option எங்க இருக்கு? It is going to be option C. Okay? புரிஞ்சுதா? Please copy. Now, question number 4. So, if A and B are matrices of order 3 into n, m into 5. So, first எழுதிக்கலாமா? So, A is going to be of order 3 into n and B is going to be m into 5. Then the order of 5A minus 3B. So, 5A minus 3B. அப்படினா என்ன அர்த்தம்? 5A and 3B should be of the same order because you are subtracting. Correct? If it has to be of the same order, then you have 3 times n equals m into 5. When you equate the coefficients, you have m equals 3 and n equals 5. புரிஞ்சுதா? So, you have m equals 3 and n equals 5. So, the order of 5a minus 3b equals row into column. Okay? Column into row மாத்தி எழுதக்கூடாது. So, this is going to be, this is number 5. n equals 5. So, you have 3 into 5. So, it is going to be option C. Okay? Simple. 1 mark எல்லாம் easy-ஆ solve பண்ணணும். Now, question number 5. The vectors from origin to a point A and B are given to be. Then, the area of the triangle OAB is equal to. So, first அதை வரைஞ்சிடலாமா? So, you have O origin and you have A vector and you have B vector. We are going to join this. So, this is going to be A vector and this is going to be B vector. இப்போ area using vector நம்ம என்ன பார்த்திருக்கோம்? Area of triangle equals half times the cross product. அவ்வளவுதான் simple. So, you simply have to find the cross product. So, you have A cross B, கடைசியில இந்த half ஆல multiply பண்ணணும், மறந்துடாதீங்க. Okay, so A cross B is going to be I, J, K, I cap, இல்லையா? Then you have 2 minus 3, 2, the coefficients. So, it's going to be 2 minus 3 and 2. Then B க்கு 2, 3, 1. Okay, so 2, 3, 1. So, for I am going to have I ஓட column இந்த row, இந்த column-யும் இந்த row-யும் மறைச்சா என்ன ஆகும்? I'll have minus 3, 2, 3, 1. Then minus J. You remember all this? So, minus J. So, I'm going to have, let me erase this. I can hide this particular row and this particular column. So, I have 2, 2, 2, 1 plus K matrix. I can erase this and this. So, I'm going to hide this. I have 2 minus 3, 2, 3. This is going to be I cap times determinant எல்லாம் fast-ஆ எடுக்கணும். Minus 3, minus 6, minus J cap times 2, minus 4 plus K cap times 6 minus of minus 6. So, plus 6. So, I have minus 9 I cap, minus into minus plus. So, plus 2 J cap plus 12 K cap. இப்போ நம்ம என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கோம்? We have found out A cross B, but you need to find the magnitude of A cross B. இல்லையா? So, magnitude of A cross B is going to be square root of 9 square 81 plus 2 square is going to be 4 plus 12 square is 144. So, this is going to be 81 plus 4 is 85, 85 plus 144, 8 plus 4 is 12, 1, 229. So, you have 229 inside the square root. So, இப்போ area என்ன? Area is going to be square root of 229 divided by 2 square units. Okay, so don't forget the units. So, இந்த இடத்துல எந்த option? Square root of 229 divided by 2. Okay, clear? Please copy. Question number 6. இப்போ question number 6 is also very easy, but நம்ம simplify பண்ணணும். எப்படி பண்ண போறோம்? You have integral sin power 6x divided by cos power 8x நான் எப்படி எழுத போறேன்? I'm going to write it as cos power 6x times cos square x times dx. இந்த மாதிரி எழுதலாமா? So sin by cos is going to be tan. So this when I simplify, I'll have tan power 6x. 1 by cos square x can be written as secant square x times dx. இப்போ இங்கே நமக்கு substitution தெரியுதா? So you can substitute tan x to be t. So you have the derivative of that, which is secant square x times dx equals dt. So when I make the substitution, I have t power 6 times dt, which is going to be t power 7 divided by 7 plus c. What is your t? It is going to be tan power 7 x divided by 7 plus c. It is going to be option B. Okay? Please copy. Question number 7. If A, B oda magnitude கொடுத்திருக்கு, you need to find the magnitude of A minus B. How do you find such magnitudes? இது வந்து I have solved in exercise questions also. There is a very similar question. So இது நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? I can write A minus B the whole square as the dot product of A minus B, A minus B. Why am I writing like this? What is the dot product of A dot A? A dot A or a dot product is going to be magnitude of A times magnitude of A times cos 0, because the angle between A and A, angle between A and itself is going to be 0 degrees. So cos 0 and 1. So this is going to be magnitude of A square. So now basically enna pandren, the magnitude square, I am writing it as the dot product of the same element. So in that same vector. So here I have A minus B nirukku. So I am writing the magnitude square is going to be the dot product. Punjada? So this is how you write. So I'm going to multiply inside. So I have A dot A. First term is going to be A dot A, then minus A dot B, minus B dot A, then plus B dot B. I'm just multiplying it inside. Every term is inside. Then A dot A is going to be magnitude of A square. Then this is going to be minus 2 times A dot B. You know that the dot product is commutative. Then plus magnitude of B square. Inga enna values la kuduthirukanga? The magnitude of A is given, B is given, also the dot product is given. So when you substitute all this, you have 2 square. Magnitude of A is going to be 2. So A square is 2 square. So minus 2 times A dot B enna 2. Plus B square is going to be 5 square. So this is going to be 4 minus 4 plus 25, which is going to be 25. This is A minus B the whole square. But what are they asking for? They are asking for A minus B. So you have A minus B is going to be 5. Okay? Option irukka? So it is going to be plus 5. Okay? Please copy. Now, question number 8. The function is discontinuous at how many points? So, இப்போ ஒரு function discontinuous இல்லையான்னு எப்படி check பண்ண போறோம்? So you can write, first of all, you have to simplify the function. So you have 9 minus x square, which you can write it as 3 square minus x square. 9 3 square nu eduthalama. So 3 square minus x square. Denominator la I am taking the x outside. So I again have 9 minus x square. So this is going to be, this also I can again write it as 3 square minus x square. Correct? So this is going to be a plus b into a minus b. So 3 plus x times 3 minus x divided by x into 3 plus x times 3 minus x. So in the discontinuity points, what are the values of x? You have x equals 0, x equals 3 and x equals minus 3. So in the values in the denominator, you cannot have all these values, which means they are all discontinuous at all these points. In the point vara mudiyadu. So anga continuous kadayadu. Continuous illana enna artham? If it is not continuous in these points, they are going to be discontinuous. So they are discontinuous at exactly 3 points. Punjada? Please copy. Question number 9. The function f given by f of x equals x cube minus 3x square plus 4x. So in the sum நம்ம எப்படி போட போறோம்? You have to find whether it's strictly increasing or decreasing. So you have f of x equals x cube minus 3x square plus 4x. So you need to first find the first derivative. So f dash of x is going to be 3x square minus 6x plus 4. But you see that the product is going to be 12 and the sum has to be minus 6. In the mari possibility irka illa. So let us solve this by completing the square method. So you need f dash of x equals 0. So you have 3x square minus 6x plus 4 equals 0. So I need to write this in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square enna theriyano. So from this, what is my a square? A square is going to be, a is going to be root 3 times x. So from this I have minus 2ab equals minus 6. Minus 6x. So minus 2 times a and root 3 into x times b equals minus 6x. I can cancel the x and the x. I have minus 2 root 3b equals minus 6, minus cancel. So b equals 3 divided by root 3, which is going to be root 3. Okay, so b oda value enna, it is simply root 3 plus b square, but b enna ipoda nama kandupidichom, it is going to be root 3 the whole square. So how can I rewrite this? I can write this as 3x square minus 6x plus b square, which is going to be 3. Since I added 3, I also have to subtract 3. So I have to subtract 3, but there is also a 4. So I have to add that particular 4. So ipo enna irukku, this I can write it as a minus b the whole square, which is going to be root 3x minus root 3 the whole square. Then plus in the இடத்துல I have minus 3 plus 4, which is going to be plus 1. So I can take the root 3 outside the square, which is going to be 3 times x minus 1 the whole square plus 1. Punjada, how did I complete the square? Did you understand? It is going to be of the form a square minus 2ab plus b square enna kandupidichachu. Then I have completed the square. So what is your f dash of x? Basically f dash of x is going to be 3 times x minus 1 the whole square plus 1. You see that this particular term is a square term, so it is always going to be positive. Then plus 1 is also going to be positive always. In the interval limit, it is going to be positive. So since it is overall positive, f dash of x is always increasing. Okay, in the இடத்துல decreasing என்ற range கிடையாது. So it is going to be always increasing. So answer is going to be strictly increasing on R. புரிஞ்சுதா? Please copy. Question number 10. If the line makes an angle of 90, 135, 45 degree with the positive direction of x, y and z, then its direction cosines are. Okay, very, very simple. So you have x axis la cos alpha, then you have cos beta for the y axis, then cos gamma for the z axis. So idella enadhu direction cosines. So this is what you're going to find. Cos alpha is going to be cos 90 degree. Cos of 90 degree is going to be cos 90 and sin 90 is 1. So cos 90 is 0. So this is going to be 0. Okay. Then next cos beta, which is cos of 135, which is, I can write this as cos of 180 minus 45. Yeah. So cos of 180 minus 45. So you always have to draw this. So you have all silver teacups. When you talk about 180 minus 45, it is going to be pi minus x. So we are talking about the second quadrant. Second quadrant la sign is always going to be positive, but cos is going to be negative. So in that you have minus cos 45, which is going to be minus 1 by root 2. Okay, then cos gamma is going to be last angle in a cos of 45, which is going to be 1 by root 2. So final answer eppadi edha porom? The direction cosines are bracket போட்டு first value is going to be 0, then minus 1 by root 2, then it's going to be 1 by root 2. இதில எந்தெந்த value 0, minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. So it's going to be option C. Okay, please copy. Question number 11. If two events A and B are mutually exclusive, then probability of A given B. So first of all, mutually exclusive na enna? You remember all these names, but enna condition you should not forget. So mutually exclusive na, you have A intersection B equals null set. Okay, இதே மாதிரி இன்னொன்னு என்ன இருக்கு? You have independent. Independent events na என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have probability of A intersection B is going to be probability of A times probability of B. Okay, always remember this. So in the case la enna agum? Probability of A intersection B is going to be 0. ஏனா A intersection B is null set. So the probability of A intersection B occurring is going to be 0. So இப்போ questionல என்ன கேக்குறாங்க? Probability of A given B. What is the conditional probability of A given B? Probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. So this is going to be 0. So answer option A. Okay, please copy. Question number 12. The value of sin power 5 x by 2 cos power, of x by 2. Okay, this is also very simple. So you have sin to the power 5 of x by 2 cos of x by 2 times dx. So I'm going to substitute for sin. So if a sin of x by 2 is going to be t. Sin differentiate panna, you have cos of x by 2, but remember the coefficient of x is going to be half. So adhu differentiate panno times dx equals dt. So when I substitute it in the question, I have integral of sin x by 2 is going to be t. So I have t to the power 5. Then cos of x by 2 is going to be, the 2 goes to the other side. So I have 2 times dt. Okay, punjada. So from this I have 2 times t to the power 5 integrate panna, I have t power 6 divided by 6 plus c. So I can cancel this and this. This becomes a 3. If t power 6 enna, it is going to be sin power 6 x by 2 times 1 divided by 3 plus c. So idhila endha option? I have 1 by 3 sin power 6 x by 2. So it's going to be option A. Okay, please copy. Now question number 13. This is also a very simple question. So f of x equals x mod x. So first of all, mod x enna? Mod x is going to take the value positive x and when x is greater than 0 and negative x when x is less than 0. இப்போ ரெண்டு கேஸ் சால்வ் பண்ணலாமா? When x is greater than 0, I have f of x equals x mod x. When the mod goes off, I have x into x. So this is going to be x square. Enna kekran? F dash of x kekran. So from this, I have f dash of x equals, when you differentiate x square, it is going to be 2x. Now x less than 0 case. So I have f of x equals x mod x, which is going to be x times minus x, which is minus x square. Again, when I find the derivative of this, it is going to be minus 2x. Now option la enna irukku? You have only 2x. Okay? So that is going to be simple. So in the answer neenga kandupidikklanalum paravalla, but your answer is going to be 2x. Okay? In that la rendu optionume kuduthirundanga, you can choose both the options. Okay? And also this is going to be a floor function if you don't know. Kuduthirukra options la enna therinjadana aduva illaya theriyum. So you have to rule out the option. So you should know what the option means. So ipo idena this is called the floor function. What do you mean by a floor function? You have floor function of x abdina. If you have floor function of 2.5 அப்படினு இருக்குனா, you have to write the value which is less than 2.5. So floor அப்படினா இந்த இடத்துல கீழே இப்படி லைன் போட்டுருக்கோம். Okay, so less than this is going to be 2. இப்போ for example, if you have the ceiling function, so இப்போ இந்த மாதிரி மேல மட்டும் bracket போட்டு கீழே இந்த மாதிரி இல்லாம இருந்ததுனா, it is going to be a ceiling function. So this is the floor and this is the ceiling function. Okay, இதெல்லாம் இப்போ தேவை கிடையாது, but just because it is given in the option, I am trying to explain. So ceiling function na, if you have ceiling of 2.7, you have to write the value which is greater than. So floor na less than, ceiling na greater than, which is on the right side of the, in the right side in the number line. Okay, so this is the ceiling function and floor function, just for your knowledge. Okay, this is not needed. Now question number 14. You have x cube plus tan x kuduthirukku. You need to find the second derivative. Now second derivative eppadi kandupidikka porom? Very very simple. So you have y equals x cube plus tan x. Then y dash equals 3x square plus tan x or derivative is secant square x. Then y double dash equals 6x plus, இப்போ secant square x இருக்கு. So which is also, you can write it as secant x the whole square. So the power comes down and the power gets reduced by 2. So you have 2 secant x, the power gets reduced by 1. You have 2 secant x. இப்போ secant x திரும்ப differentiate பண்ணோம் இல்லையா? Secant x or derivative is going to be secant x tan x. Okay, நான் ஃபாஸ்டா போடுறேன் because you know all this. இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு பேசிக் கிடையாது. So this is going to be 6x plus 2 secant square x tan x. இப்போ questionல என்ன கேக்குறான்? y double dash minus 2 secant square x tan x என்னன்னு கேக்குறான். So you have y double dash minus 2, I'm bringing this to the other side. Y double dash minus 2 secant square x tan x equals, இந்த பக்கம் என்ன இருக்கு? It is going to be 6x. So this is our answer. Okay, so answer option B 6x. Okay, please copy. Question number 15. If A and B are two independent events, independent na enna ipo dhaan nama paathom. So independent na, you have probability of A intersection B is going to be probability of A times probability of B. Ipo inga enna kekran? Probability of A dash intersection B dash kekran. So probability of A dash intersection B dash is also going to be probability of A dash times probability of B dash. Purida? If A and B are independent, it also means that A dash and B dash are independent. Correct? If A and B are not together, 1 minus A and 1 minus B are also not going to be together. Correct? So this also is one way of solving. Another way of solving, you can also write it as P of A dash intersection B dash equals P of A union B the whole dash. Okay? And then you can find P of A union B using this formula. So you have P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B, where P of A intersection B and now you have P of A plus P of B minus P of A times P of B. And independent events ilya. So this is going to be P of A union B. And you can find P of A union B the whole dash by finding 1 minus P of A union B. Okay. So you can also do this long method. In the step உங்களுக்கு டவுட்டா இருக்கு, if A and B are independent, A dash B dash are independent in டவுட்டா இருக்குனா, you can use this particular method, but let's solve using this. Okay. So you have P of A dash intersection B dash equals probability of A dash times probability of B dash. Probability of A dash enna? 1 minus probability of A times 1 minus probability of B. Probability of A and B is given in the question. 3 by 5, 4 by 9. Okay, so this is going to be 1 minus 3 by 5 times 1 minus 4 divided by 9. So this is going to be 5 minus 3, which is 2 by 5 times 9 minus 4, 5 by 9. So I can cancel the 5 and the 5. I'll be left with 2 by 9. Okay, so it's going to be option D. Okay, please copy. Question number 16. இதுவும் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப easy. நமக்கு தெரிஞ்ச trigonometric identities. So let me write it down. Tan inverse of 2 sin 2 cos inverse of root 3 divided by 2. அதுக்கு first நமக்கு என்ன தெரியணும்? 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Sin is going to be 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Then cos is going to be 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 0. Okay, so first இது தெரியணும். So cos inverse of root 3 by 2. Cos inverse of root 3 by 2 எங்க இருக்கு? It is going to be 30 degree. 30 degree na it is going to be pi by 6. Okay, so next step is going to be tan inverse of 2 sin times 2 into cos inverse of root 3 by 2 is going to be pi divided by 6. Okay, இப்போ இது cancel பண்ணா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? I have pi by 3. இப்போ next step என்ன? Sin of pi by 3 which is going to be sin 60. What is sin 60 again? It is going to be root 3 by 2. Okay, so tan inverse 2 times sin 60 is going to be root 3 divided by 2. Now the 2 and the 2 gets cancelled. இந்த மாதிரி step பொறுமையா போடுங்க. So now we have tan inverse of root 3. Tan inverse of root 3 என்ன? It is going to be sin 60 divided by cos 60 which is going to be tan 60. So you have 60 degree which is also going to be pi divided by 3. Okay, so answer pi by 3, option A. Okay, please copy. Question number 17. The projection of a vector A on B. எப்படி கண்டுபிடிப்போம்? Projection of A on B. என்ன formula தெரியும்? It is quite simple. So you have A dot B divided by magnitude of B. Okay, simple. So what is A dot B? Let me write down A. 7i cap plus j cap minus 4k cap. A and B order மாத்திராதீங்க. Don't change the order of A and B. So 2i plus 6j plus 3k. Okay, now you need to multiply and add இல்லையா? So 7 2s are 14 plus 1 into 6 is 6. Then minus 4 into plus 3 is going to be minus 12. So I have 14 plus 6 20. 20 minus 12 is going to be 8. So A dot B is going to be 8. Then magnitude of B is going to be square root of B vector and this. So I can square 2 square, 6 square, 3 square. So this is going to be 4 plus 36 plus 9 which is root 49 which is going to be 7. So the projection is going to be 8 divided by 7. Okay. So option B. Please copy. Now 16. If A is the matrix of order 3 by 3, then determinant, இது வந்து magnitude கிடையாது. Determinant of A is 5. A times adjoint A என்னன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. They are asking for A times adjoint A is என்னன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. இப்போ you have to know two different things. First thing is going to be adjoint A ஓட determinant is going to be determinant of A to the power n minus 1 where n is the order of the matrix. Okay, இந்த formula தெரியணும். We have solved questions, exercise questions போய் பாருங்க. We have solved such questions. So determinant of adjoint A is going to be determinant A to the power n minus 1. This is the first thing you have to know. Second thing, determinant of A into B can also be split into determinant of A into determinant of B. புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல என்ன இருக்கு? This is my determinant A and let this be determinant B. இப்போ இதை split பண்ணலாமா? So I can write determinant A times adjoint A can be written as determinant A into adjoint A ஓட determinant. புரிஞ்சுதா? So determinant A, I'll have it like that. Adjoint A என்ன? இப்போ தான் நம்ம பார்த்தோம். So it is going to be determinant A to the power order என்ன? 3 by 3. So it is going to be 3 minus 1. So I have determinant A times determinant A square. Again, when I add the powers, I have determinant A to the power 3. Determinant A in a question length, it is going to be 5. So I have 5 cube, 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125. So your final answer, A times adjoint A or the determinant is going to be 125. Option B. Okay, please copy. Question number 19. Assertion and reason based questions. Okay, so this is very very important to understand. First of all, what is given? What is the question? Assertion is given to be the scalar matrix A where K is there. இப்போ 2 by 2 matrix எடுத்துக்கலாம். So you have K கொடுத்திருக்கு where I equals J and where I is not equal to J, it is going to be 0 0. Okay, where K is a scalar and is an identity matrix when K equals 1. So இது என்னது? This is going to be a scalar matrix. Correct? Only the diagonal elements are available. மத்த எல்லா எலிமெண்ட்ஸுமே 0. Also the diagonal elements are a constant value. இங்க k இருக்குன்னா இங்கேயும் k தான் இருக்கு. கரெக்ட்டா? So this is a scalar matrix. When k equals 1, you have 1 0 0 1 which they call it the identity matrix. So இப்போ first statement true. So this is going to be a true statement. Then second reason என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு, every identity matrix is not a scalar matrix. இப்போ identity matrix என்ன, 1 0 0 1. Is this not a scalar matrix? It is a scalar matrix. இங்கேயும் value constant ஒரே value இருக்கு. Then other than I equals j, the remaining places are all 0. So identity matrix is also going to be a scalar matrix. இங்க என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கான், every identity matrix is not a scalar matrix. So this is going to be false. So this is how you interpret. இப்போ இதில் options என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு, here first option both A and R are true னு கொடுத்திருக்கு. So first option தப்பு. Then A and R are true but R is not the correct expression. இங்கேயும் A and R true னு கொடுத்திருக்கு, தப்பு. Then A is true, R is false. So this is the option that we are looking for, option C. இல்லாட்டி A is false and R is true, but A is true. So the answer is going to be option C, where A is true and R is false. புரிஞ்சுதா? assertion reasoning questions இப்படி தான் போடணும். You have to first understand what is given. கொடுத்திருக்கிறது true or false ஆன்னு தெரியணும். Only then you can understand. இப்போ we'll solve one more. 20th question. Assertion. The acute angle between the line R equals. So first ஒரு R கொடுத்திருக்கு. R equals A plus lambda B formula கொடுத்திருக்கு. And the x-axis is going to be pi by 4. So first of all, இது correct இல்லையான்னு எப்படி தெரியும்? You have to solve, for which you have to know the formula. இப்போ என்ன formula தெரியணும்? Here you have A plus lambda B equals R னு கொடுத்திருக்கு, where A value is going to be I plus J plus 2k cap and B is going to be I minus J, K illa, so let me write it as 0 k cap. So இது R1, let me name it as A1 and B1. So this is A1 and this is B1. And the x-axis னு சொல்லியிருக்கான். இப்போ x-axis னா என்ன? x-axis R2 can be, the A is the point. இப்போ x-axisல ஒரு point எப்படி இருக்கும்? If you have 3 axes, A, X, Y, Z, x-axisல ஒரு point எப்படி இருக்கும்? If there's a point here, it is going to be x, 0, 0. So this can be written as x I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap. இந்த மாதிரி எழுதலாமா? So this is going to be x I cap plus 0 k cap, j cap plus 0 k cap plus mu times B2. B2 என்ன? B is a vector which is parallel to the line that we are talking about. இப்போ x-axis க்கு parallel you can have many values which is going to be இப்போ x, 3, 0 இந்த மாதிரியும் இருக்கலாம். You can also have x, 4, 0. But there is one more option which is on the x-axis itself. So let me take the easiest option, x equals, sorry, the parallel line which is x, 0, 0. So this is also going to be x I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap. Okay, so இப்போ என்னாச்சு? This is going to be A2 and this is going to be B2. Okay, இப்போ angle என்ன? You know that cos theta is going to be A1 dot A2 divided by magnitude of B1 times magnitude of B2. Correcta? இப்போ A1 dot A2 என்ன? What is your A1? This is your A1. This is your A2. So A1 dot A2 la I only see that there is going to be the I cap coordinates. J, K ரெண்டுமே 0. So when I multiply that, I'll have x A1 dot A2 is going to be x divided by magnitude of B1. Magnitude of B1 and it is going to be square root of 1 square plus minus 1 square plus 0 square, இது B1 times magnitude of B2 and it is simply going to be x square plus 0 plus 0. Okay, so this is going to be x divided by square root of 1 plus 1 2 times square root of x square is going to be x. The x comes out of the square root, so this is going to be the case. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல instead of taking the parallel line, இந்த இடத்துல 0 க்கு பதிலா I also said you can take the options x, 4, 0 இந்த மாதிரி எடுக்கலாம்னு சொன்னேனா. இப்போ அந்த மாதிரி எடுத்திருந்தா you will have a 4 square here. It will only be difficult to solve the question. அந்த option தப்புன்னு கிடையாது, but you also have to look for an easier option to solve quickly. So this is how you solve. So x cancel ஆச்சுனா I have 1 by root 2. So you have cos theta equals 1 by root 2, which means theta equals pi divided by 4. இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கோம்? We have proved that assertion is true. Okay, the angle between this particular line and the x-axis is pi by 4 னு prove பண்ணியிருக்கோம். Okay, then reason என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? The acute angle theta between the line R equals A1 plus lambda B1, A2 plus mu B2 is given by A1 dot A2 divided by magnitude of B1 B2. Correct. So A ஓட correct explanation தான் reasoning. So இந்த இடத்துல எந்த option எடுக்கணும்? For this, the option is going to be option C. இப்போ இதுக்கு எந்த option? A and B are true and R is the correct explanation of A. So this is going to be option A. புரிஞ்சுதா? Please copy. Now, question number 21. One card is drawn from a pack of well-shuffled deck of cards. இப்போ let E be a card that is a spade. இப்போ spade na என்ன அர்த்தம்? How many spade cards do you have? You have A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, J, Q, K. இது எல்லாமே இருக்கு. So you have 13 cards in total. So you have 13 spades and F is going to be an ace. So how many aces do you have? You have 4 aces. என்னெல்லாம் ace இருக்கு? ஒன்னு heart, ஒன்னு diamond, then one is going to be the clubs and the other one is going to be a spade. Okay. Now, you have probability of E is going to be, what is the total sample space? Let me write the sample space. So, total sample space is going to be 52 cards. So, you have probability of E equals 13 divided by 52, which is going to be 1 by 4. Then, probability of F equals 4 divided by 52, which is going to be 1 divided by 13. இப்போ இது ரெண்டும் independent events ஆன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. First of all, you need to find what the intersection is. இப்போ E intersection F என்ன? You have 4 different A's, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. But what is the only intersection that you have? It is going to be the spade of A's with 1 A's, correct? அப்போ என்ன intersection வரப்போகுது? You're going to have only one card out of the 52 cards. One spade Ace, correct? So what is going to be the probability of E intersection F? It is going to be only one card out of all the 52 cards. Correct? So this is going to be the only intersection. Now let's see if they are independent. Independent events na nartham, you have P intersection F equals P of E times P of F. So if P of E intersection F is going to be 1 divided by 52 equals, in the book I have 1 by 4 times 1 divided by 13. 1 by 4 into 1 by 13 and 1 divided by 52 again. So yes, they are equal. Yes, they are equal. Hence, they are independent events. Okay? So, this is how you write the final answer. Okay? Please copy. Question number 22. If tan inverse of y by x equals this, prove that dy by dx equals. So, this is easy. I have tan inverse of y by x equals log square root of x square plus y square, dy by dx kekranga. So let's differentiate on both sides. So what happens when you differentiate? Tan inverse. So first of all, let me write that. You have d by dx of tan inverse of x equals 1 by 1 plus x square and d by dx of log x equals 1 divided by x. Idu theriyuma? Idu basic. So now when we differentiate on both sides, d by dx on both sides, you have tan inverse of y by x and 1 divided by 1 plus y square divided by x square. But remember, in the இடத்துல x கிடையாது, you have y by x. So you have to differentiate d by dx of y divided by x. புரிஞ்சுதா? இந்த இடத்துல வெறும் x மட்டும் கிடையாது, you have to differentiate what is inside the inverse function. So இங்கேயுமே what you have log இருக்கு. So you have 1 divided by x, which is going to be x square plus y square. And further you have to find the derivative of d by dx of x square plus y square. புரிஞ்சுதா? இது வரைக்கும் புரிஞ்சுதா? You are basically differentiating on both sides, but the variable is not simple, so you are differentiating what is inside also. Now, I can take the LCM and write this as x square divided by x square plus y square, d by dx of y by x. So, this is basically of the form u by v, formula na v u dash minus uv dash divided by v square. So, using the formula, I have v u dash. So, x times y dash minus uv dash. Y times x order derivative is going to be 1 divided by x square equals, on the other side I have 1 by root of x square plus y square, d by dx of root function, and d by dx of root x is going to be 1 by 2 root x. So if 1 by 2 root x panna, I have times 1 by 2 root of what is inside x square plus y square. In turn, I have to differentiate what is inside. Ulla enna irukku? X square plus y square irukku. So when you differentiate that, I'll erase this. So when you differentiate what's inside, you have 2x plus y square differentiate panna, you have 2y, but you have to remember to add a y dash. And that's the variable of differentiation is x. Punjada? Now, from this, I can cancel the x square and the x square. What am I left with? I have x times y dash and dy by dx minus y, the whole divided by x square plus y square equals, in the pakka enna irukku, 2 common velila edukkalam, times x plus y times dy divided by dx, the whole divided by, inge oru 1 by 2 irukku. Do you see? I have a 1 by 2. So it is going to be 2 times, then square root of x square plus y square, square root of x square plus y square, the square root goes off. So I have x square plus y square. So edella cancel agudhu, the 2 and the 2 gets cancelled. Then I have x square plus y square, x square plus y square is getting cancelled. So what am I left with now? I have x dy by dx minus y equals x plus y dy divided by dx. Now clubbing the terms of dy by dx, I have dy by dx of x in the term in the pakkam varudhu. So minus y equals x plus, I'm bringing this y to the other side. Okay, in the mari quicker solve pannom. So this is going to be dy by dx is x plus y divided by x minus y. Okay, simple. So we have proved what is needed. So final I have to know, hence proved. Okay, simple differentiation தான், but it is going to be a chain rule of differentiation. அதனால it will look complicated, but it is not. Okay, it's very easy. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய questions solve பண்ணுங்க. It will be easy for you to understand. Okay. Now, question number 23. The x coordinate of the point on the line joining PQ is going to be 4. Okay, இந்த question carefully கவனிங்க. So P ஒரு point இருக்கு, Q ஒரு point இருக்கு. So you have P and Q. P is going to be 2, 2, 1 and Q is going to be 5, 1, minus 2. என்ன சொல்றான்? The line which is joining the x coordinate of the point of the line joining the point. So இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் join பண்றதோட x coordinate, this particular point என்ன? It is going to be x, some y, z, and they have given the value of x coordinate which is 4. You have to find what your z coordinate is. Okay, இப்போ நமக்கு என்ன தெரியும்? Section formula தெரியுமா? So this point basically splits the line into m is to n. So what is the section formula? எந்த formula use பண்ணனும் தெரியணும். Okay, so section formula when it's splitting internally என்னது? When you are talking about the x coordinate, so x coordinate எப்படி இருக்க போகுது? It is going to be m x2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. But இந்த இடத்துல m n என்னன்னே நமக்கு தெரியாது. கரெக்ட்டா? Let me first write it down. So this is x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2. இப்போ கொடுத்திருக்கிறத first substitute பண்ணுவோம். They have also given the x coordinate. So let me write 4 equals m times x2 என்ன? 5 plus n into x1 is 2 divided by m plus n. So இதிலேந்து என்ன தெரியும்? I can cross multiply and I see that 4m plus 4n equals 5m plus 2n. Okay, so when I simplify, when I bring the 2n to this side, I have 4n minus 2n equals 5m minus 4m. Okay, so this is going to be 2n equals m. Now we found out the relation between m and n. Okay, இந்த மாதிரி கண்டுபிடிச்சோனே don't write m by n equals 1 by 2. இந்த மாதிரி எழுதாதீங்க. Don't see the ratio is 1 by 2, but m value equals 1 and n value equals 2 கிடையாது. Okay, m is not equal to 1, n is not equal to 2. So never write in the relation இப்படியே வெச்சுக்கோங்க. Don't change it. Okay, now they are asking for the z coordinate. இப்போ z க்கும் அதே மாதிரி எழுதலாமா? So z equals m z2 plus n z1 divided by m plus n. So same thing, instead of m I am going to substitute 2n from this. Okay, இந்த இடத்துல என்ன இருக்கு? m equals 2n. So let me substitute. First of all, I'll put the coordinates. So m times z2 n, it is going to be minus 2 plus n times z1 which is 1 divided by m plus n. Now when m equals 2n, I have 2n times minus 2 plus n into 1 divided by 2n plus n. Okay, so this is going to be, when I take n outside, I have 2 2s are 4. So minus 4 plus 1 divided by இங்கேயும் n வெளியில எடுத்தா I have 2 plus 1. So this is going to be n and the n gets cancelled. So I have minus 3 divided by 3 which is going to be minus 1. So this is the z coordinate. Okay, so z coordinate equals minus 1. Okay, y கேக்கல, y கேட்டாங்கன்னா அதையும் போடுங்க. Okay, please understand how to use the section formula. m by n தான் 1 by 2. So you can also have m by n equals, for example 6 by 12. So m is equal to 6, n is equal to 12 னு எழுதக்கூடாது. The ratio is 1 by 2, but the values are not equal. Okay, புரிஞ்சுதா? Now, question number 24. Find the value of x for which the function is increasing. Okay, very easy. So you have y equals x into x minus 2 the whole square. Now let me first multiply what is inside. So I have x square minus 2x the whole square. So this is y. Now I'm going to find f dash of x, which means the power comes down and the power gets reduced by 1. So I have 2 times x square minus 2x, and I have to further differentiate what is inside. So if x square minus 2x differentiate panna, I have 2x minus 2. When I take the 2 outside, I have 2 times 2 times x square minus 2x times x minus 1. Idhilende again I can take x outside, so I have x times x minus 2 times x minus 1. இந்த இடத்துல multiply பண்றது for easy differentiation. Then இங்க இருக்கிறத இங்க திரும்ப split பண்றது வந்து it is to solve the question. Okay, so this is going to be f dash of x. To find the zeros, you have to equate this to 0. So the value of x is going to be 0, x equals 2 and x equals 1. Okay, இப்போ number line என்ன? Number line is going to be 0, 1 and 2. 0, 1, 2. So what are your intervals going to be? இந்த பக்கம் minus infinity plus infinity. So you have minus infinity to 0 is the first interval. Then 0 to 1 is the next interval, 1 to 2, then 2 to infinity. And you have to check for f dash of x, which is going to be 4x times x minus 2 into x minus 1. இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I'm going to substitute a value which is between minus infinity and 0. So என்ன substitute பண்ணலாம்? We can substitute minus 1. Try பண்ணலாமா? So minus 1 try பண்ணா, here when I substitute, I'll have a minus, then minus 1 minus 2 is also going to give you minus. Minus 1 is also going to be minus. So overall it is going to be minus, so it is decreasing. Okay, இப்போ next. Between 0 and 1, I can substitute the value half. So half substitute panna 4x is going to be a positive value. Half minus 2 is negative. Half minus 1 is also negative. Overall it's positive, so it's increasing. புரிஞ்சுதா? நான் ஒரு இடத்துல value substitute பண்ணி பார்க்கிறேன். Okay, that's how I'm solving. இப்போ next case. I have 1 and 2 குள்ள I can take 1.5. So when I substitute 1.5, positive 1.5, positive. இங்க 1.5 substitute பண்ணா 1.5 minus 2 is going to be negative. 1.5 minus 1 is going to be positive. So overall it's going to be a negative value, so decreasing. Then 2 to infinity la I can substitute 3. So இப்போ 4 into 3 na it is going to be positive. Then இங்கேயும் 3 போட்டா I have positive. 3 minus 1 is also positive. So here it's positive and hence increasing. Questionல என்ன கேக்குறான்? Where is it increasing னு கேக்குறான். So the increasing intervals are going to be function is increasing at, and then the intervals, let me highlight. இங்கேயும் increase ஆகுது. So it is going to be 0, 1, 2 to infinity. So it is going to be 0 to 1 union 2, infinity. Okay, please copy. Question number 25. Evaluate a plus b the whole transpose minus a. இது ரொம்ப மொக்க question. Okay, இதெல்லாம் தப்பு பண்ணாதீங்க. You can easily score marks. So you have a plus b equals, let me add. I have 0 plus 1, then 1 plus 2, 2 plus 3, minus 1 plus 4. Okay, values எல்லாம் பார்த்து substitute பண்ணுங்க. So 1, 3, 5, 3. So this is a plus b. இப்போ a plus b transpose கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So a plus b the whole transpose is going to be 1, 3, 5, 3. The row becomes the column and the column becomes the row. Okay, then you need to subtract a. So இப்போ a plus b the whole transpose minus a is going to be 1, 3, 5, 3 minus a value in a 0, 1, 2 minus 1. So this is going to be 1 minus 0 is 1, 5 minus 1, 4, 3 minus 2, 1, 3 minus of minus 2 is going to be 4. So this is your final answer. Okay? Simple. In the question, ரொம்ப time எடுக்காதீங்க. Okay? Now, question number 6. Let A equals 1, 2, 3 until 9 and R be the relation A cross A defined by AB related to CD if and only if A plus B equals B plus C. A plus D equals B plus C for A, B, C, D in A, A. Prove that R is equivalent. இந்த மாதிரி ரெண்டு ordered pairலாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பயந்துடக்கூடாது. This is the most easiest question. Okay, I'll tell you how. இப்போ equivalence na என்ன? First, what is the relation? Let me write the relation. So you have A, B and C, D in A cross A. எப்போ true இருக்கு? It is going to be A plus D equals B plus C. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? A plus D, the corner values are equal to the sum of the middle values, B plus C. புரிஞ்சுதா? இது வரைக்கும் புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ reflexive prove பண்ணலாமா? So what is reflexive? So reflexive is when the same element itself is equal to the same element. So you have first la A, B, A, B belongs to the relation. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have to look for the corner elements. So A plus B equals, what is the next one? B plus A. இல்லையா? B plus A. So equals B plus A. Is this true or not? This is going to be true and hence you can say that this is reflexive. Okay, இப்போ next case, symmetric. It is this easy. Okay, normal single variable sum மாதிரி தான் இதுவும். இப்போ symmetricனா என்ன அர்த்தம்? You're looking for A, B, C, D belongs to R. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have A plus D, அதாவது the corner elements A plus D equals B plus C. Correctா? So equals B plus C. So this is going to be true which is given in the relation. இப்போ symmetric na என்ன அர்த்தம்? A, B, C, D you have to put உல்டாவா போடணும் இல்லையா? So C, D, A, B. When you prove for this, you have the sum of corner elements. Sum of corner elements என்ன? C plus B equals sum of middle elements என்ன? D plus A. So you have D plus A. So இங்க என்ன தெரியுது? A plus D, B plus C, A plus D, B plus C. So this is also going to be true. So what can you say from this? You have C, D, A, B also belongs to the relation. A, B, C, D belongs to the relation. C, D, A, B அதோட உல்டா also belongs to the relation. So from this, you can say that it is also symmetric. Okay, simple. இப்போ transitive prove பண்ணலாமா? So transitive you have A, B, C, D belongs to the relation and C, D இப்போ புதுசா ஒன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம் E, F also belongs to the relation. இப்போ என்ன prove பண்ணனும்? You have to prove that A, B and E, F belongs to the relation. Reflexive na என்ன அர்த்தம்? இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்டும் இந்த லாஸ்டும் ரிலேட்டட்னு prove பண்ணனும். கரெக்ட்டா? So how can you prove that? இப்போ first case எடுத்துப்போம். First caseல என்ன இருக்கு? The corner elements A, D, B, C இல்லையா? So A plus D equals B plus C. அதே மாதிரி இந்த பக்கம் என்ன இருக்கு? C, F, D, E. Okay? So C plus F equals D plus E. Okay, first relation புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. இப்போ இது ரெண்டுத்திலேந்து you have to conclude that this is true. So நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? I'm going to add these two. So when I add these two, I have A plus D equals B plus C. C plus F equals D plus E. இப்போ இதை add பண்ணா என்ன கிடைக்குது? I have A plus D plus C plus F equals B plus D plus C plus E. What gets cancelled? D cancel ஆயிடுது. C cancel ஆயிடுது. So what am I getting? A plus F equals B plus E. இப்போ இந்த ரிலேஷன்ல corner elements என்ன? It is going to be A plus F equals நடு element is B plus E. B plus E. So இந்த ரெண்டுமே true A plus F B plus E, A plus F B plus E. So what can you say from this? You can conclude that A, B and E, F also belongs to the relation, which means this is transitive. Okay? It is as simple as that. So final answer என்ன? Since the relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, it is an equivalence relation. அவ்வளவுதான். Okay, please copy. I'll also solve the OR question. இப்போ OR questionமே அதே மாதிரி தான். You have to prove 1, 1 and onto. 1, 1 னா என்ன? It is injective. இந்த பேர்லாமும் தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. So this is 1, 1 னா injective, onto னா surjective. Okay, இப்போ prove பண்ணலாமா? So இப்போ 1, 1 னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? 1, 1, which means you have f of x என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? 5x minus 3 divided by 4. இப்போ 1, 1 க்கு என்ன condition? f of x1 equals f of x2. So what is that going to be? 5x1 minus 3 divided by 4 equals 5x2 minus 3 divided by 4. So I can cancel the 4 and the 4. Minus 3 cancel ஆயிடும். 5 cancel ஆயிடும். So what can I say from this? I can say that x1 equals x2. So from these two, f of x1 equals f of x2, x1 equals x2, I can say that the function is 1, 1. இப்போ onto க்கு என்ன கேஸ்? onto க்கு you have to write this particular definition. இந்த definitionக்கு mark இருக்கு. எப்படி எழுத போறோம்? The function from capital X to capital Y for every Y belonging to capital Y. அதாவது outputல எல்லாமே cover ஆகணும்ல. onto னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? outputல the range has to be equal to the codomain. You have to இப்போ இப்படி ரெண்டு இருக்கு அப்படின்னா 1, 2, 3, 4 னா all these values should be mapped. So for every Y belongs to capital Y, there exists X in capital X. So இந்த இடத்துல இங்க இருக்கிற values எல்லாம் X. So இந்த இடத்துல capital X. There exists X in capital X for which f of X equals Y. அவ்வளவுதான். You have to remember 1, 2, 3, 4. இந்த 4 segments ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கிட்டா இதுக்கே உங்களுக்கு மார்க். Okay? So how are you going to write this? You have f of X equals Y. நம்மளோட f of X என்ன? 5x minus 3 divided by 4. So you have y equals 5x minus 3 divided by 4. இப்போ x கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்ல. So you have 4y equals 5x minus 3. 4y plus 3 equals 5x. So x equals 4y plus 3 divided by 5. இப்போ y க்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு வேல்யூ போடலாம். So இப்போ y equals 1 அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? x is going to be 4 plus 3. So 7 divided by 5. நம்மளோட domain என்ன? It is going to be from R to R. So all real numbers. So this is definitely going to belong to the real number set and hence you can say it is onto. Okay? சம்மை புரிஞ்சிக்கிட்டு எப்படி சால்வ் பண்ணணும்னு பார்த்து போடுங்க. சும்மா இஷ்டத்துக்கு x வேல்யூ கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு hence proved onto அப்படின்னு எழுதிடாதீங்க. So இப்போ ஃபைனலா எப்படி எழுதலாம்? You know one thing. If the function is 1, 1 and onto, you can also say that it is bijective. Okay, இந்த மாதிரிலாம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா பாயிண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் எழுதினீங்கன்னா டீச்சர் ரொம்ப ஹாப்பி ஆயிடுவாங்க. So you can say it's bijective. Okay? Question number 27. A, B கொடுத்திருக்கு. Represent two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Find unit vectors parallel to the diagonal of the parallelogram. Okay, புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. So parallelogram ஓட A கொடுத்திருக்கு, B கொடுத்திருக்கு. So how can you finish the parallelogram? This is your parallelogram. So you have A and B vector. So diagonal என்ன? If this is your A vector and this is your B vector, your diagonal is going to be A vector plus B vector. Correct? You remember this? They are asking you to find a vector which is parallel to the diagonal. So in the diagonal parallel வேணும் அப்படினா you can find the diagonal itself. Diagonal வந்து அதுக்கே parallel தானே, it is going to be collinear. So you simply have to find the diagonal. Okay? So let's solve that. You have A plus B vector is going to be I plus 2j plus 3k. You have to find a vector that is parallel na enna artham? You have to find a unit vector. So unit vector eppadi kandupidikka porom? First of all, you have to find what your A vector plus B vector is. Then you are going to find your unit vector. So A vector B vector oda unit vector is going to be A vector plus B vector the whole divided by the magnitude of A vector plus B vector. Okay, idudha nammaloda steps. Idudha nama panna porom. So A plus B is going to be A எழுதியாச்சு. B enna 2i plus 4j minus 5k. So when I add panna, I have 3i. 2i plus 4j is going to be 6j. 3 minus 5 is minus 2k. Now let me find the magnitude of A plus B, which is going to be square root of 3 square, 6 square, 2 square, minus 2 the whole square, so 2 square. This is going to be 9 plus 36 plus 4, 36 plus 4, 40, square root of 49, which is going to be 7. So, இப்போ unit vector enna? A vector plus B vector oda whole unit vector is going to be A plus B is 3i plus 6j minus 2k the whole divided by 7. So, enna final answer? 3 by 7 I cap plus 6 by 7 j cap minus 2 by 7 k cap. புரிஞ்சுதா? Parallel na enna? You have to find the unit vector. Okay, always. Please copy. இப்போ our question. Using the vectors, find the area of triangle ABC with vertices கொடுத்திருக்கான். So you need to find two sides இல்லையா? இப்போ area of triangle என்ன? Area of triangle equals A cross B divided by 2. Half times A cross B. Magnitude of A cross B. இல்லையா? So let me find out A first. So இப்போ A நான் என்னவா எடுத்துக்க போறேன்? It is going to be AB vector, which is going to be B vector minus A vector. B vector என்ன? 2 minus 1, 4. So let me write 2I cap minus J cap plus 4k cap minus A enna? I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. So this is going to be 2 minus 1 is I cap minus j minus 2j is minus 3j. 4k minus 3k is going to be plus k. So this is going to be the A vector. இப்போ B vector enna panna poren? I'm going to find BC, which is going to be C minus B. Okay, இதெல்லாம் தெரியுமா? C enna? 4, 5, 1. So 4 I cap plus 5 j cap minus k cap minus B vector is 2 I cap minus j cap plus 4 k cap. So, இப்போ 4 minus 2 is going to be 2 I cap. Then 5 minus of minus 1 is plus 6 j cap. Minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5 k cap. So, இது B vector. இப்போ A cross B கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? So, A cross B equals determinant I j k 1 minus 3 1 2 6 minus 5. So, this is going to be I cap is going to be, let me write the determinant. I cap ku minus 3 1 6 minus 5. Then minus j cap. J ku 1 1 2 minus 5 plus k cap 1 minus 3 2 6. Okay. So, this is going to be I times cross multiply panna 5 3s are 15 minus 6 minus j cap times minus 5 minus 2 plus k cap times 6 minus of minus 6. So, plus 6. So, 15 minus 6 enna? 9 I cap. Then minus 7 plus, so plus 7 j cap plus 12 k cap. So, this is A cross B. இப்போ magnitude of A cross B equals square root of இது 9. So, I have 9 square plus 7 square plus 12 square, which is square root of 81 plus 49 plus 144. 81 plus 49 enna? 0, 1, 9 plus 4, 13 plus 144 is going to be 274. So, this is going to be square root of 274. So, இப்போ area of triangle enna? Area of triangle equals half times magnitude of A cross B, which is going to be square root of 274 divided by 2 square units. Okay. Please copy. இப்போ 274 further simplify பண்ண முடியுமா? 274, 2 1s are, 2 3s are 6, 1 2 7s are பண்ண முடியாது. So, you can just leave it like that. Okay. Please copy. Question number 28. Find whether the function is differentiable at x equals 1 or not. இப்போ differentiable na நம்ம எப்படி செக் பண்ண போறோம்? You have to find the left hand limit first. Left hand limit என்னது? Limit h tends to 0 minus of f of c plus h minus f of c divided by h right hand limit என்ன? It is going to be the same thing except limit h tends to 0 plus ன்னு மாறும். So 0 plus f of c plus h minus f of c divided by h. Okay, in the term it is going to be the exact same thing. Only the left hand limit and the right hand limit is going to change. And left hand limit equals right hand limit equals f of c ன்னு வந்ததுனா you can say that it is continuous. And if it's continuous, you can say that it's differentiable. Okay, so இதுதான் concept. கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? So left hand limit is going to be limit h tends to 0 minus. இந்த இடத்துல நம்மளோட c என்ன? At 1 ன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. So c is going to be f of 1 plus h minus f of 1 divided by h. So இந்த இடத்துல இப்ப f of x நம்ம எதை எடுத்துக்க போறோம்? We are talking about less than 0. So we have to look for x less than 1 case. Okay, so x less than 1 na x oda value enna? F of x is going to be x. Okay, இப்போ f of 1 plus h na enna? F of 1 plus h na it is going to be 1 plus h minus f of 1 is going to be 1 divided by h. So this is going to be h by h, which is 1. இப்போ left hand limit 1 ன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. இப்போ what is the right hand limit? Right hand limit is going to be limit h tends to 0 plus of f of again 1 plus h minus f of 1 divided by h. இப்போ இந்த கேஸ்ல f of x enna? We are looking at the values which are greater than 1. So 2 minus x. In the case எடுத்துக்க போறேன். So I have 2 minus x. When I substitute 1 plus h, this is going to be 2 minus x க்கு பதிலா 1 plus h. So I have 1 plus h minus f of 1 is going to be 2 minus 1. Okay, f varadu. So this is going to be 2 minus 1 divided by h. Wherever I have x, I'm going to substitute the value. This when you simplify, you have 2 minus 1 minus h minus 2 minus 1 is 2 divided by h. This is going to be 2 minus 1 1, 1 minus 1 0. So I have minus h divided by h, which is minus 1. So idhile enna theriyudhu? Left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So left hand limit is not equal to the right hand limit, which means it is not continuous and hence not differentiable at 1. Avladhaan. Okay, not differentiable at x equals 1. Okay, please copy. Now, question number 29. Find the dimensions of the rectangle of perimeter 36 centimeters, which will sweep out a volume as large as possible. So, இப்போ volume வந்து large ஆன்னு check பண்ண போறோம். Perimeter கொடுத்திருக்கான். So, let length equals L and breadth equals B. இப்போ perimeter of a rectangle என்ன? Perimeter of a rectangle. இந்த மாதிரிலாம் steps எழுதணும். Perimeter of a rectangle equals 2 times L plus B, which is equal to 36 centimeter னு கொடுத்திருக்கான். So what can you tell about L plus B? It is going to be 36 centimeter divided by 2, which is going to be 18. இப்போ L க்கும் B க்கும் relation தெரிஞ்சுச்சா? So you can write B equals 18 minus L. Okay, so this is one relation that you know. இப்போ என்ன கேக்குறான்? Area of the rectangle. அதுதான் கேக்குறான். So it is going to be length into breadth. So you have area equals length into breadth. Instead of breadth, I'm going to substitute L into 18 minus L. So this is going to be 18L minus L square. இப்போ area maximum வேணும்னா I'm going to differentiate dA with respect to dL. இது area இல்லையா? So with respect to இங்க length தானே இருக்கு. So when I differentiate, I have 18L differentiate பண்ணா it is going to be 18 minus L square differentiate பண்ணா it is going to be 2L. Okay, now when you equate the derivative to 0, you have 18 minus 2L equals 0, 18 equals 2L, L equals 18 divided by 2, which is 9 centimeters. இப்போ breadth என்ன? It is going to be 18 minus L, which is 18 minus 9, which is also going to be 9 centimeters. இப்போ length என்ன? Breadth என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. They are asking if the volume is maximum and find the maximum value னு கேக்குறாங்க. So இப்போ volume maximum check பண்ணலாமா? So if the volume is maximum, you have to find the second derivative. So d square A divided by dl square equals, when you differentiate this once again, you have 0 minus 2 and this is going to be less than 0. If the second derivative is less than 0, then area is maximum. Okay, so you have proved that it is going to be maximum. And what is the maximum value? The value of length and breadth are going to be 18. So you have area equals 18 into 18, which is going to be 18 into 18 and let me do that. 18 into 18, 8 8s are 64, 6 8 1s are 8, 14, 8 1s are 8, 1. So 4, 12, 1, 324. So 324 square units. Okay, please copy. Question number 30. If y equals x power x, prove that d square y by dx square. So இது என்னாச்சு, when I tried solving this yesterday, என் மைண்ட்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்த மெத்தட் என்னன்னா, இப்போ y equals x power x. கரெக்டா? So when I find dy divided by dx, the power comes down. So x to the power gets reduced by minus 1. இப்போ இங்க என்னாச்சு, x power 1 times x to the power x minus 1. So இந்த மாதிரி ஆச்சுன்னா, this is again going to be x power x. இப்போ again when I try to differentiate this one more time, I am getting x to the power x. But இந்த மாதிரி substitute பண்ணா, you are not getting the value. Okay, so இந்த மாதிரி ஒரே மெத்தட் மட்டும் வெச்சுக்காம you also have to think of an alternate method. இப்போ இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணாம what alternate method are we going to do? We are going to use logarithmic differentiation படிச்சிருக்கோம்ல, so that is what we are going to apply. So y equals x to the x. Taking log on both sides, I have log y times log x to the x. So இப்படி பண்ணாதான் you are getting the answer. Okay, so அந்த மெத்தட் தப்பு இல்லைன்றது கிடையாது. It is not wrong. It is definitely right, but it is just not working for this question. In the question, it work out. Okay, so for log y, when I differentiate on both sides, I have 1 by y. We are differentiating with respect to x. So you have dy divided by dx equals, in the bakam, the x comes out. So this you can write it as x log x. Now in the bakam irukkiradha differentiate panna, this is of the form u v. So v u dash plus u v dash. So this is going to be v u dash na log x times 1 plus x times log x na 1 by x. Okay, so I can cancel this. X cancel aidum. So I'll be left with 1 by y times dy by dx equals log x plus 1. Ipo dy by dx kandupidichachu. So dy by dx equals y into log x plus 1. Now I need to find the second derivative. So d square y divided by dx square equals, this is again of the form u v. So v u dash plus u v dash. Ipo v u dash enna 1 plus log x times u dash is going to be dy divided by dx plus u v dash, which is y times log x plus 1 on the derivative is going to be 1 by x plus 0. Okay, so now இப்போ almost வந்துருச்சா? Yes, so we'll try. இப்போ இன்னொரு சின்ன trick என்னன்னா, what did you get here? You have dy by dx equals y times log x plus 1. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல என்ன இருக்கு? You have dy by dx times 1 plus log x னு இருக்கு. Now I need to write this in terms of y. So நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? What do I have? dy by dx equals, இங்க என்ன இருக்கு? y times 1 plus log x னு இருக்கு. I need 1 plus log x times dy by dx. So நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I'm going to multiply dy by dx and multiply by dy by dx on both sides. So இப்போ என்ன ஆகும்? This side it becomes a square. So I have dy by dx the whole square equals y into 1 plus log x times dy divided by dx. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல இருக்கிற y I'm going to bring it to this side. So I have 1 by y. So basically this term becomes 1 by y times dy divided by dx the whole square. எதுக்கு நான் இப்படி பண்றேன்? Questionல I have 1 by y times dy by dx the whole square. So இந்த மாதிரி கொண்டு வரணும்னா you have to make such substitution. Already நமக்கு வந்திருக்கிற ஸ்டெப்ஸ்லேருந்தே you have to find out if you can mix and match. ஏதாவது கோளாறு பண்ணி பண்ண முடியுமா அப்படின்னு பார்க்கணும். So this is how you do. So this is going to be d square y divided by dx square equals 1 by y times dy by dx the whole square plus இங்க என்ன இருக்கு? y divided by x. இப்போ ஃபைனலா எப்படி எழுத சொல்றான்? Everything comes to one side. So you have d square y dx square minus 1 by y times dy by dx the whole square minus y by x equals 0. Hence proved. Okay, please copy. Question number 31. Find the value of p if the lines are perpendicular. So இதே மாதிரி ஒரு question வந்து exact same question except இந்த இடத்துல 2p னு இருக்கும் உங்க text bookல. Okay, it's going to be an exercise question. So இதே மாதிரி question இருக்கு. So first of all you have to write this in the standard form. Standard form என்ன? x minus x1 divided by a equals y minus y1 divided by b equals z minus z1 divided by c. இதான standard form. So இந்த மாதிரி எழுதலாமா? So first line 1. When I write, I have 1 minus x divided by 3 equals 7y minus 14 divided by p equals z minus 3 divided by 2. இப்போ first termல என்ன பண்ணணும்? I have to multiply by minus 1. கரெக்டா? multiply பண்ணா I'll have x minus 1 divided by minus 3. Minus also comes to the denominator. இப்போ இந்த பக்கம் என்ன பண்ணணும்? I have to divide the whole equation by 7. இல்லையா? இந்த பக்கமும் divided by 7, இங்கேயும் divided by 7. So I have y minus 2 divided by p by 7 equals, this is in the normal form. So இங்கே என்ன தெரியுது? I have a vector to be 1, 2, 3. கரெக்டா? இந்த values 1, 2 and 3. x1, y1, z1 basic. So this is going to be x1, y1, z1 of the a1 vector. Okay, line 1 ஓடுது. Then next I have the values of b also. b எல்லாம் என்ன values? you see minus 3 p by 7 2. So b B2 vector is going to be minus 3 p by 7 and 2. Okay, இப்போ line 2. Line 2 is going to be 7 minus 7x divided by 3p equals y minus 5 divided by 1, 6 minus z divided by 5. Okay, so இப்போ இங்க நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I have to multiply by minus 1 and also divide by 7. So multiply by minus 1, also divide by 7. So the first term is going to be x minus 1 divided by minus 3p divided by 7 equals, this is in the standard form, y minus 5 by 1, and this also I have to multiply by minus 1. So multiply by minus 1. I have z minus 6 divided by minus 5. So இங்கே என்ன தெரியுது? I can write the a vector, which is going to be a2 is going to be minus 1, minus 5, minus 6, and b2 vector is going to be whatever is in the denominator. So this, and this. So I have minus 3p by 7, 1 minus 5. Okay, இது b2 vector. இப்போ perpendicular னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So it is given that it is going to be perpendicular. Perpendicular னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have cos theta equals cos 90 equals 0. இப்போ cos theta 0 னு தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு. So this is going to be b1 dot b2 divided by magnitude of b1 times magnitude of b2. But இந்த இடத்துல இந்த denominator நீங்க calculate பண்ண வேண்டாம். Numeratorல dot product மட்டும் கண்டுபிடிச்சாலே போதும், because you can equate that to 0. You have to find the value of p இல்லையா? இப்போ b1 vector என்ன? This is your b1 vector. Okay, so b1 vector is going to be minus 3 p by 7 2. So b1 is going to be minus 3 plus p by 7, last என்ன 2 plus 2k, and b2 vector is going to be இங்க என்ன இருக்கு? minus 3p by 7. So minus 3p divided by 7 I cap plus j cap minus 5 k cap. இப்போ b1 dot b2 கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? So b1 dot b2 equals minus 3 times minus 3p divided by 7. So this is the first term, plus next term p by 7 times 1 plus last term 2 times minus 5. So this is going to be 3 3s are 9, 9p divided by 7 plus p by 7 minus 10, and this is going to be 9p plus p is going to be 10p divided by 7 minus 10. Okay, so b1 dot b2 கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. Now cos theta equals b1 dot b2, which is going to be 0. So from this I can write 10p divided by 7 minus 10 equals 0. So I have 10p divided by 7 equals 10. So 10 and 10 cancel ஆயிடும். 10 10 cancel ஆச்சுனா I have p equals 7. Okay, so this is the final answer. Please copy. Question number 32. For section D. In a shop X, 30 tins of ghee of type A and type B. So, இது வந்து Bayes theorem question. இந்த questionஐ எப்படி ஈஸியா போடுறதுன்னு நான் சொல்லி தரேன். Please follow the steps. Confuse ஆகாதீங்க. எது given இல்லன்னு confuse ஆகாதீங்க. Okay? So, in a shop X. So, shop X கொடுத்திருக்கான். 30 tins ghee of type A. So, A எவ்வளோ இருக்கு? 30 tin இருக்கு. And B is going to be 40. So, B is going to be 40. And shop Y is going to be என்ன இருக்கு? 50 tins of A. So, if A equals 50 and 60 tins of B. So, B equals 60. Okay. 1 tin of ghee is purchased from one of the shops randomly and is found to be type B. So, இப்போ first இந்த கொடுத்திருக்கிற டேட்டாவை எழுதலாம். கொடுத்திருக்கிற டேட்டா என்ன? This is going to be probability of A. Correct? So, probability of A in which shop? In X. புரிஞ்சுதா? So, first இருக்கிறது probability of A. Probability of X கொடுக்கல இந்த இடத்துல. Probability of A தான் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Correct? So, A எவ்வளோ numbers? 30. So, A, and it is given that it is from shop 1. So, probability of A given X is going to be 30. So, first கொடுத்திருக்கிற டேட்டாவை இந்த மாதிரி எழுதிட்டு, then interpret that and write it in terms of the formula. Okay? இப்போ next, P of, இது என்னது? B. Given in the first shop is going to be 40. இப்போ second case என்ன இருக்கு? Probability of A given it is from shop Y is going to be 50. And probability of B given Y is going to be 60. இப்போ we have written the numbers, but probability na enna? You have to divide it with the sample space. இப்போ sample space enna? இந்த இடத்துல sample space is going to be 30 plus 40, which is 70, and the sample space here is going to be 110. புரிஞ்சுதா? So this is going to be 30 divided by 70. This is going to be 40 by 70, and this is going to be 50 by 110, 60 by 110. புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ கொடுத்திருக்கிற டேட்டாவை இப்படி தான் இன்டர்பிரேட் பண்ணணும். Okay? Now what have they asked for? 1 tin of ghee is purchased from one shop randomly and is found to be B. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? ப்ராபபிலிட்டி தட் இட் இஸ் ஃப்ரம் பின்னு கொடுத்துட்டான். இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல ப்ராபபிலிட்டி ஆஃப் பி ஆல்ரெடி எழுதியாச்சு. ஸோ கிவன் பி இங்கே தான் வரப்போகுது. ஸோ இட் இஸ் கிவன் தட் இட் இஸ் ஃபவுண்ட் டு பி டைப் பி. நவ் வாட் இஸ் த ப்ராபபிலிட்டி தட் இட் இஸ் பர்ச்சேஸ்டு ஃப்ரம் ஷாப் ஒய்? ஒய்லேருந்து தான் வந்திருக்குங்கிறதுக்கு என்ன ப்ராபபிலிட்டி? த ஒன் தட் இஸ் இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இந்த டேஷுக்கு முன்னாடி இருக்குன்னா தட் இஸ் த ப்ராபபிலிட்டி. ஓகே, டேஷுக்கு அப்புறம் இருக்கிறது இட் இஸ் கிவன், இட் இஸ் ஆல்ரெடி நோன். ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் வாட் தே ஆர் ஆஸ்கிங் ஃபார். புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ பேஸ் தியரம் என்ன? ப்ராபபிலிட்டி of y given b equals y given b உல்டாவா எழுதணும். probability of b given y, அங்க நீங்க given என்ன? probability of y. That you have to write. And what are the different possible cases? Probability that it is going to be a from x, probability of x, plus probability that it is going to be tin b from x times shop oda probability, plus probability of tin a from y, probability of y, plus probability of b from y times probability of y. இப்போ probability of x, y எல்லாம் என்ன? You only have two different shops. So இப்போ probability of x is going to be, probability of y is going to be half. புரிஞ்சுதா? ரெண்டே ஷாப் தான் இருக்கு. So probability of x is going to be shop x லேந்து வாங்குறதுக்கு half probability, shop y லேந்து வாங்குறதுக்கு half probability. Okay, simple. Now let's substitute the values. So இப்போ probability of b given y என்ன? 60 by 110. So 60 divided by 110 times 1 by 2, the whole divided by a given x. So 30 by 70. 30 by 70 times 1 by 2 plus b given x 40 by 70. 40 by 70 times 1 by 2 plus p of a given y. So 50 by 110 times 1 by 2. Then p of b given y 60 by 110. So plus 60 by 110 times 1 by 2. இந்த மாதிரி ஆர்டர்ல எழுதுனா எந்த வேல்யூஸும் மிஸ் ஆகாது. ஓகே, ஸோ நவ் ஐம் கோயிங் டு கேன்சல் விச் எவர் இஸ் பாசிபிள். ஸோ இங்கே 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 and I see that I can take the half common. இங்கே ஒரு half, இங்கே half, இங்கே half, இங்கே half, and I also have a half here, so I can cancel all the halves. Okay, simple. இப்போ என்ன மீதி இருக்கு? I have 6 divided by 11, the whole divided by 3 by 7 plus 4 by 7 plus 5 by 11 plus 6 by 11. Okay, இப்போ denominatorல என்ன இருக்கு? I have 6 by 11, the whole divided by 3 by 7 plus 4 by 7 is 7 by 7, which is 1, plus 5 by 11 plus 6 by 11 is 11 by 11, which is also 1. So இப்போ 6 by 11 divided by 2, 6 by 11 divided by 2. So I have 6 by 11 times 1 by 2. I can cancel the 2 and the 6, so I'll be left with 3 by 11. So probability that it is going to be from shop y, probability from shop y given that it is going to be b is going to be 3 by 11. Okay, புரிஞ்சுதா? Simple. Please copy. Now question number 33. Find the vector and Cartesian equation of the line which is perpendicular to the line with equations and passes through the point 1, 1, 1. Okay, so இது கொஞ்சம் complicated ஆன question, but let's try to understand. Okay, it passes through the point 1, 1, 1 சொல்லிட்டான். So இப்போ a vector என்னன்னு தெரிஞ்சு போட்டு it is going to be 1, 1, 1. So நம்மளோட Cartesian form எப்படி இருக்க போகுது? x minus 1 divided by, you do not know what this a is. இது a நான் எடுத்துக்கலாம். Okay, don't get confused. அப்புறமா எடுத்துக்கலாம். So a இல்ல p ன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம். So let this be p. Okay, let this be a. So I have x minus 1 equals p equals y minus 1 divided by q equals z minus 1 divided by r. இப்போ Cartesian equation கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்றாங்க. We've written the Cartesian equation, but you also have to find out the values of p, q, r. Okay, in the p, q, r என்ன? It is the b vector. So you have p I cap plus q j cap plus r k cap. Okay, so let this be b3. இதுவும் a3. இதுதானே third point. So let this be a3 and b3. இப்போ first என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கான்? This is going to be line 1. இப்போ line 1 லேந்து I can write a1 to be என்ன? -2, 3 and -1. கரெக்டா? general form என்ன? x minus 1, y minus 1, z minus 1. So I can write a1 to be -2, 3 and -1, and b1 என்ன? whatever is in the denominator. So 1, 2 and 4 is going to be the b vector. So I have 1, 2 and 4. இப்போ line 2க்கு என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? a என்ன value? -1 கொடுத்திருக்கு. So 1, 2 and 3 are the values. So I have a2 equals 1, 2 and 3, and b value என்ன? 2, 3, 4. Okay, so b2 vector is going to be 2, 3, 4. So in the B1, B2, இதெல்லாம் தான் parallel vectors and B3 is also going to be the parallel vector for this particular case. இப்போ என்ன சொல்றான்? Find the vector in the Cartesian equation of the line which is perpendicular to the lines. So what are you going to focus on? இந்த இடத்துல B3, B1, B2 இதில தான் நம்ம focus பண்ண போறோம். And what is the relation going to be? B1 has to be perpendicular to B3 and B2 also has to be perpendicular to B3. ஏன்னா B3 தான் நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் which has to be perpendicular to these two lines. Okay? So you're finding B3 which is perpendicular to B1 and B2. So இப்போ B1 and B2 are perpendicular to B3 na அதை வச்சு we are going to solve an equation. இப்போ B1 perpendicular to B3 na we have the dot product of B1 B3 equals 0. கரெக்ட்டா இப்பதான் போன questionல பார்த்தோம். Cos theta becomes 0 so B1 dot B3 is also going to be 0. இப்போ B1 B3 ஓட dot product என்ன? Let's find that. What is B1? I cap plus 2j cap plus 4k cap dot product P I cap plus Q j cap plus R k cap. So this when you find out you have P plus 2Q plus 4R equals 0. இது ஒரு equation. இப்போ B2 perpendicular to B3 அப்படினா you have again similarly B2 dot B3 equals 0. So from this what is B2 dot B3? 2 I cap plus 3 j cap plus 4 k cap dot B3 is going to be again P I cap plus Q j cap plus R k cap. So இதையும் multiply பண்ணா you have 2P plus 3Q plus 4R equals 0. இப்போ with these two equations you have to find what the value of P, Q and R are. Okay, இதை எப்படி நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்க போறோம்? This you have learnt cross multiplication method னு ஒன்னு 10th standardல படிச்சிருப்போம். If you have three different equations, that is the most easiest way to solve. எப்படி solve பண்ண போறோம்? So you have two equations, P plus 2Q plus 4R, 2P plus 3Q plus 4R. So இப்போ இதில் இருக்கிற coefficientsலாம் என்ன? It is going to be 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4 and this is going to be P, Q and R. Okay, so in 10th standard we have learnt a method called cross multiplication. அதை தான் இங்கே apply பண்ண போறோம். So இப்போ P value and Q value, R value எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்க போறோம்னா for finding the P value you have to hide this particular row and this particular column and multiply. நம்ம வந்து cross product எடுக்கிறோம்ல அதே கான்செப்ட் தான் but you have to write that in the denominator. So you have 4 2s are 8 minus 4 3s are 12. இப்போ Q க்கு அதே மாதிரி let me erase this and this. So I have to hide this and this. So it is going to be 4 1s are 4 minus 4 2s are 8. But அதோட உல்டா எடுக்கணும் இல்லையா it is going to be the minus. So I have 4 1s are 4 minus 4 2s are 8. So 4 minus 8. Same thing minus j cap னு எப்படி போடுறோமோ அதே மாதிரி தான் எடுக்கணும். Then for the last case it is going to be இதையும் hide பண்ணா I have 1 2 2 3. So 3 1s are 3 minus 2 2s are 4. Okay. So இப்போ P divided by minus 4 equals Q divided by 4 minus 8 is going to be minus 4 minus minus plus 4 equals R divided by minus 1. So this is going to be lambda னு நம்ம equate பண்ண போறோம். So if this is going to be lambda, you have P value equals minus 4 lambda. போடலாமா? P equals minus 4 lambda, Q equals 4 lambda and R equals minus lambda. Okay, now when I substitute these values in the first equation that we just found out, I have x minus 1 divided by P equals y minus 1 divided by Q equals z minus 1 divided by R. இப்போ இதுக்கு substitute பண்ணா what am I getting? I have x minus 1 divided by minus 4 lambda equals y minus 1 divided by 4 lambda equals z minus 1 divided by minus lambda. Now I can cancel the lambda. ஏன்னா இந்த இடத்துல என்ன இருக்கு? proportional தானே இருக்கு. So now we can cancel the lambda and you can write this as x minus 1 divided by minus 4 equals y minus 1 divided by 4 equals z minus 1 divided by minus 1. Okay, so this is the equation that passes through the point 1 comma 1 comma 1 and is parallel to the two given lines. இது Cartesian form. இப்போ Cartesian formல இருந்து you can also write it in the vector form. Vector form na enna? You have A3 to be minus 1 and minus 1. Sorry, 1 1 1 and 1 இல்லையா? A vector is going to be 1 comma 1 comma 1 questionலயே கொடுத்திருக்கு and B3 is going to be minus 4 4 comma minus 1. So இந்த vector formல எப்படி எழுதலாம்? A3 plus lambda B3. So you can write this as I cap plus j cap plus k cap plus lambda times minus 4 I cap plus 4 j cap minus k cap. Simple. Vector formula எழுதியாச்சு. இப்போ வேற என்ன கேக்குறான்? Also find the angle between the two lines. இது வந்து ஒரு 5 mark question. அதனால இவ்ளோ லாங்கா தான் இருக்கும். You also have to find the angle between R1 and R2. இந்த ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் angle கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்றோம். Okay, so how do you find the angle? What formula do you know? You know that cos theta equals B1 dot B2 divided by magnitude of B1 times magnitude of B2. இப்போ நம்ம B1, B2 என்ன இங்க எழுதிருக்கோம். So this is going to be B1, 1, 2, 4. இங்க இருக்கு. 1, 2, 4. So I have 1 I cap, 2 J cap plus 4 K cap dot product of B2. B2 என்ன? 2, 3, 4. So you have 2 I cap plus 3 J cap plus 4 K cap, the whole divided by square root of magnitude இல்லையா? B1 க்கு 1 square plus 2 square plus 4 square, square root of again 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. So this is going to be numerator dot product எடுத்தா I have 2 plus 3 2s are 6 plus 4 4s are 16 divided by square root of 1 plus 4 plus 16 square root of 4 plus 9 plus 16. So what do you have? 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus 16 is going to be 24 divided by 16 plus 4 20 root 21 root 29. So this is going to be cos theta. So this is the angle between the two lines. அவ்வளவுதான். Okay, please copy. This is a tricky question. கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சிங்கன்னா போட்டுடலாம். ஓகே, இந்த மாதிரி கொஸ்டின்ஸ்க்கு அட்லீஸ்ட் இப்போ ஆங்கிள் பிட்வீன் டூ லைன்ஸ் ஆவது கண்டுபிடிங்க, ஒரு 2 மார்க்காவது கிடைக்கும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் குவைட் ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் ஃபார்வர்ட். இந்த மாதிரி பெர்பெண்டிகுலர்லாம் தெரியல அப்படின்னா அடுத்த கொஸ்டினை ஃபுல்லாக படிச்சுட்டு அதில் சப்செக்ஷன் ஏதாவது இருக்கா, பார்ட் 2 ஏதாவது இருக்கான்னு பார்த்து அதை சால்வ் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே, ஆர் கொஸ்டின். திஸ் இஸ் வெரி வெரி ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் ஃபார்வர்ட். இல்லாட்டி இந்த மாதிரி ஆர் கொஸ்டினை ஆப்ட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஃபைண்ட் த ஷார்ட்டஸ்ட் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் பிட்வீன் த லைன்ஸ் கிவன் பை. ஷார்ட்டஸ்ட் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் ஃபார்முலா என்ன? யூ ஹேவ் distance equals B1 cross B2 dot product A2 minus A1 divided by magnitude of B1 cross B2. இந்த ஃபார்முலாலாம் தெரியலனா கஷ்டம். ஓகே, தெரியணும். So this first R1 R2 ன்னு போட்டுக்கலாம். So R1 is going to be 2 plus lambda I ன்லாம் இருக்கு. So first let us split the IJK. So you have 2 minus 3 plus 5. So you have 2 I cap minus 3 J cap plus 5 K cap plus இப்போ lambda-வை consolidate பண்ணா you have 1 minus 1 plus 1. So I cap minus J cap plus K cap. So இது R1. Then R2. So இப்போ second case you have எங்க mu இருக்கு எங்க இல்லைன்னு பார்த்து போடுங்க. So you have minus I minus J plus 5. Now minus I minus J plus 5K plus mu times இப்போ mu எங்கெல்லாம் இருக்கு? You have 2I 4I minus 3K. So 2I plus 4J plus 5K. Okay. So இதில் A1 எது? This is going to be A1. So this is A1. This is B1. This is A2. And this is B2. So இப்போ first ஒன்னொன்னா கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? Let me find out A2 minus A1, which is going to be minus I minus J plus 5K minus இந்த இடத்துல டாட் ப்ராடக்ட் கிடையாது, மைனஸ் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். ஸோ மைனஸ் A1னா 2I cap minus 3J cap plus 5K cap. So when you subtract this, you have minus 1 minus 2, so minus 3I cap, then minus J plus 3, so plus 2J cap, 5K minus 5K, so plus 0K cap. இப்போ A2 minus A1 0 இந்த ஃபார்முலா வந்துச்சு. Now you have to find out B1 cross B2. So B1 cross B2 is going to be IJK. B1 cross B2 la you have 1 minus 1 1 2 4 5. Okay, so this is going to be I cap times minus 1 1 4 5 minus J cap times 1 1 2 5 plus K cap times 1 minus 1 2 4. Okay, so this when you solve you have I cap times minus 5 minus 4 minus J cap times 5 minus 2 plus K cap times 4 minus of minus 2 plus 2. So minus 9 I cap minus 3 J cap plus 6 K cap. இப்போ இதோட மேக்னிடியூடும் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்ல, அதுவும் கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம். So B1 cross B2 magnitude is going to be square root of 9 9s are 81, 3 3s are 9, 6 6 are 36. So you have 81 plus 9 is going to be 90, 90 plus 36 is going to be square root of 126. Okay, இப்போ next என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்? You have to find out B1 cross B2 dot product with A2 minus A1. இப்போ dot product கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? Let me write that here. So I have B1 cross B2 dot product a2 minus a1. b1 cross b2 என்ன வந்தது? minus 9 minus 3 plus 6. minus 9 minus 3 plus 6 dot product a2 minus a1 is minus 3 plus 2 0. minus 3 plus 2 plus 0. Okay? I've written this. I'm going to find the dot product. 9 3s are 27. Then minus 3 plus 2 is going to be minus 6. 6 into 0 is 0. So plus 0. 27 minus 6 is going to be 21. Now distance formula substitute panna. What do we have? We have b1 cross b2. So it is going to be 21 divided by square root of 126. Square root of 126. Now square root of 126 எதா simplify பண்ண முடியுமா? Square root of 126 na I can do 3 times. 3 4s are 12. 2s are. Then again 3 times. 3 1s are 3. 3 4s are 12. Then 2 times 7. So I can write this as 3 root 14. So 21 divided by 3 root 14. I can cancel this and this. So 7 divided by root 14. Also this I can simplify. Yeah. So 7 divided by root 14 and root 7 root 2. So I can cancel this and write root 7. Idhum poidum. So overall I have root 7 divided by 2 units. Okay. Please copy. Question number 34. Find the area of the smallest part of the circle x square plus y square equals a square cut off by the line x equals a by root 2. Okay. So first of all, let me draw the circle. Okay. Okay. So this is the circle. I have x square plus a square. So the radius is going to be a. Okay. And I have x value to be a by root 2. So I substitute panna enna kadaikum x square plus y square equals a square. And I substitute a by root 2. I have a square divided by 2 plus y square equals a square. Y square equals a square divided by 2. So from this I have y equals square root of a divided by 2. Obviously plus or minus values. So x is equal to a by root 2 line eppadi irukku podhu? It is going to be somewhere here. So you have x equals a divided by root 2 and this particular point is going to be a by root 2. இப்போ என்ன question கேக்குறாங்க? Find the area of the smallest part of the circle from x square plus y square equals a square and by the line. So in the shaded region கேக்குறாங்க. So this is the shaded region that is asked. Okay. So let us find that. So okay. Instead of taking it along the x-axis, I am going to take the integration along the y-axis. இப்போ நம்ம இந்த இடத்துல என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கோம்? We have found out the point of intersection. So point of intersection of x equals a by root 2 and the circle. So this particular point is also going to be a by root 2. இப்போ நான் என்னோட integration எப்படி பண்ண போறேன்? I am going to take it along the y-axis. So இப்போ இது என்னது? So this is going to be x times this is going to be dy. So instead of y dx, I am going to do x dy. புரிஞ்சுதா? You just have to tilt your head and look at it like that. இப்போ நான் இந்த மாதிரி எடுக்காம I am going to take it like this. So I am not integrating from this to this. I am integrating from this to this. புரிஞ்சுதா? So you have area equals integral of x dy from. இது என்ன point? This point is going to be y equals 0. நம்ம எதை வச்சு integrate பண்றோம்? From with respect to dy இல்லையா? So with respect to dy na 0 to a divided by root 2. இப்போ நம்ம with respect to x பண்ணியிருந்தா என்ன இருக்கும்? You should do a by root 2 to a and that is also not going to be simple. Correct? So this will be much more simpler. So you are only going to take the integration with respect to the y axis. So it starts from 0 to a by root 2. Okay? So this is going to be very simple. இப்போ x என்னது? What is x? X is going to be from the circle. So இப்போ circle ல இருந்து எடுக்கணும். What is x? It is going to be square root of a square minus y square. So this is integral square root of a square minus y square dy 0 to a by root 2. இப்போ integral of a square minus y square என்ன? You know that this is going to be y by 2 times square root of a square minus y square plus a square divided by 2 times sine inverse of y by a plus c. இந்த c அப்புறம் போட்டுக்கலாம். First we'll solve the definite integral. So 0 to a divided by root 2. புரிஞ்சுதா? We just applied the integration. இப்போ first step லேன்னு சொல்றேன். x equals a by root 2ன்ற லைனை வரைஞ்சாச்சு. இப்போ அந்த லைனுக்கும் சர்க்கிளுக்கும் point of intersection என்ன? The point of intersection is going to be at y equals plus or minus a by root 2. But we are only looking at the positive side, then we'll also find the area and the negative. ஏன்னா இந்த இடத்துல x greater than 0 ன்னு கொடுக்கவே இல்லையே. So we also have to find the area of this also, but we'll multiply that by 2 in the end. Okay, புரிஞ்சுதா? So this is what is asked for. So let me find the area. I solved the area with respect to y axis, then I substituted for x, அதுக்கப்புறம் அந்த ஃபார்முலாவை யூஸ் பண்ணி ஆன்சர் போட்டிருக்கேன். Now I'm going to solve the definite integral. Y value equals a by root 2. So when I substitute upper limit minus lower limit என்ன ஆகும்? மொத்தமா 0 ஆயிடும். இப்போ upper limit substitute பண்ணா I have a by root 2 times அங்க ஒரு already ஒரு 2 இருக்கு. Then square root of a square minus y square, which is going to be a by root 2, which is a square divided by 2, plus a square by 2 sin inverse of a by root 2 times அங்க already ஒரு a இருக்கு, minus lower limit is going to be 0. Okay, so this is a divided by 2 root 2 times இந்த ரூட்டுக்குள்ள என்ன நடக்குது? You have 2a square minus a square, so this is again going to be a square by 2 inside the square root. When it comes out of the square root, you are going to have a divided by root 2 plus in the term a square by 2 times here the a and the a gets cancelled, sin inverse of 1 by 2 is going to be pi divided by 4. Okay, now when I consolidate, I have a square divided by 2 into root 2 into root 2 is going to be 4. Root 2 root 2 2, 2 into 2 is going to be 4 plus a square times pi divided by 4 2s are 8. இது என்னது? Area of the upper half. இப்போ total area equals 2 times area of upper half. இல்லையா? ஏன்னா அந்த மொத்த ஏரியாவும் கேட்குறாங்க. If they had given x is greater than 0, இப்போ x is greater than or equal to 0னா நம்ம இந்த சைடு மட்டும் தான் பார்த்துருப்போம். பட் அந்த மாதிரி எந்த கண்டிஷனுமே கொடுக்கல. So you have to find the area of this whole semicircle. Okay, whole குட்டி part, whole sector. இல்லையா? செக்டர்ல segment. Okay, 2 times the area of the upper half, so which is going to be 2 times a square divided by 4 plus pi a square divided by 8. When I divide by 2, I have a square வெளியில எடுத்துட்டா I have 1 by 2 plus pi divided by 4. Okay, please copy. இப்போ or question. இந்த question நமக்கு ஜெனரலாவே தெரியணும். எக்ஸாம்ல sin x இல்ல cos x க்கு போட சொன்னாங்கன்னா prefer solving this question. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி question கொஞ்சம் ட்ரிக்கியா இருக்கு, யோசிக்க முடியல அப்படின்னா always prefer solving cos x sin x questions. So இப்போ first cos x க்கு எப்படி இருக்க போகுது? First let me draw the graph. So cos x க்கு you have 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi வரைக்கும் கேக்குறாங்க. You have 1 and minus 1. இப்போ cos ஓட graph எப்படி இருக்கும்? Cos 0 1, cos 90 is 0, then cos pi is going to be minus 1, then cos 3 pi by 2 is 0, cos 2 pi is 1 and it goes on. But நமக்கு 2 pi வரைக்கும் தான் வேணும். So what is the shaded region going to be? Shaded region is this plus this plus this. So இப்போ 3 different areas கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். Area எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்க போறேன்? I'm going to do it with respect to this. So இங்க இந்த strip எடுக்க போறேன். இந்த strip என்னது? This is going to be y and this குட்டி thing is going to be dx. So y dx x dy and confuse ஆயிக்காதீங்க. Strip எடுத்தீங்கன்னா ஈஸியா புரிஞ்சிரும். Okay, so the area is going to be integral of y dx from 0 to pi by 2. With respect to x எடுக்கிறதுனால x axis பார்க்கணும். 0 to pi by 2 plus integral pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 y dx plus integral 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi times y dx, and you have to take the absolute value of all these areas. இல்லையா? ஏன்னா ஏரியா வந்து இப்போ lower halfல நெகட்டிவா வரும், பட் நெகட்டிவா வரக்கூடாது. You have to take the absolute value. And what is your y here? It is going to be cos x. So இப்போ cos x substitute பண்ணலாமா? You have integral 0 to pi by 2 cos x dx plus integral pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 cos x dx inside absolute value plus integral 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi cos x dx inside the absolute value. இப்போ cos x ஓட integral என்ன? Minus sin x. So you have, இல்ல cos x ஓட integral is going to be sin x. Correct? Differentiation தான் minus sin x. So cos x ஓட integral is going to be sin x from 0 to pi by 2. இதோட absolute value plus next term sin x times pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 plus sin x from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Okay, so this is going to be sin pi by 2 minus sin 0. இதோட absolute value. Okay, you are taking the absolute value. அதனால ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. Plus this is sin 3 pi by 2 minus sin pi by 2 plus absolute value of sin 2 pi minus sin 3 pi divided by 2. Okay, இந்த சம்மெல்லாம் ரெகுலராக நீங்கள் போட்டிங்கன்னா எக்ஸாம்லேயும் ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். sin pi by 2 is 1 minus 0 plus sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1, sin pi by 2 is 1, minus already இருக்கு, plus sin 2 pi is going to be 0 minus sin 3 pi by 2 is going to be minus of minus 1 which is plus 1. Okay, இப்போ இந்த absolute value இல்லைன்னா என்ன ஆகும்? You will write 1 plus minus 1 minus 1 plus 1, this becomes 0. But area 0 வர முடியுமா? வர முடியாது. எதனால 0 வருது? Because you have a negative part இல்லையா? So that's why you're taking the absolute value. So you have 1 plus இந்த இடத்துல minus 2, absolute value not 2, then plus 1. So this is going to be 4 square units. Okay, so this is the area bound by cos x from 0 to 2 pi. Okay, please copy. Question number 35. So இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம matricesல ஏகப்பட்ட questions போட்டிருக்கோம், exercise questions. Please watch my previous videos from the matrices chapter. Okay, so you have to find A inverse and solve the question. So first A inverse கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? So you need to find the minors for that. So M11 equals இதையும் hide பண்ணா I have 2 minus 4 1 minus 2. So this is going to be minus 4 minus of minus 4 which is 0. Then M12 equals, let me erase this, M12 na 3 minus 4 1 minus 2. So this is minus 6 plus 4 which is minus 2. Then M13 equals, hiding this, 3 2 1 1. So 3 ones are 3 minus 2 1. Now M21 is going to be, hiding this and this, I have minus 3 5 1 minus 2. கேர்ஃபுல்லாக போடுங்க, ஏன்னா இதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக மார்க் வாங்குற கொஷின், பட் யூ கேன் ஆல்சோ ஈஸிலி மேக் மிஸ்டேக்ஸ். நெகட்டிவ் சைன், 3 2s are 6 minus 5 which is 1. Then M22 equals, M22 na I have to erase this and now hide this, 2 5 1 minus 2, 2 5 1 minus 2. So minus 4 minus 5 minus 9. M23 equals, M23 na I have to hide this, 2 minus 3 1 1, 2 minus 3 1 1, 2 ones are 2, minus of minus 3 plus 3 5. Then M31 is going to be, hiding this and this, minus 3 5 2 minus 4, minus 3 5 2 minus 4, 4 3s are 12, minus 10 2. M32 equals, 3 2 na I can erase this, 2 5 3 minus 4, 2 5 3 minus 4, 4 2s are 8, minus 8 minus 15 minus 23. Then M33 equals, last element, 2 minus 3 3 2, 2 minus 3 3 2. So this is going to be 2 2s are 4, minus of minus 9 plus 13. Okay, இப்போ cofactors, we have found the minors, you have to find the cofactors. So you have A11 equals 0, A12 equals minus 1 to the power 3 times minus 2 which is plus 2, minus 1 to the power 3 and negative இல்லையா, sign la careful. Then minus 1 to the power 4, 4 na I am basically doing 1 plus 3 இல்லையா, times 1 which is 1. Then A21 equals minus 1 to the power 3 times 1 which is minus 1. Then A22 equals minus 1 to the power 4 times minus 9 which is minus 9. A23 equals minus 1 to the power 5 times 5 which is minus 5. Then A31 equals minus 1 to the power 4 times 2 which is 2. Then A32 equals minus 1 to the power 5 minus 23 which is plus 23. Then A33 equals minus 1 to the power 6 times 13 which is 13. இப்போ cofactor matrix என்ன? Let me write the cofactor matrix. So the first row is going to be, எப்போமே first cofactor matrix எழுதிட்டு அப்புறம் adjoint எழுதுங்க. So cofactor first row 0 2 1. Okay, so first row 0 2 1. Second row la minus 1 minus 9 minus 5. Okay, sign லாம் பார்த்து, minus 1 minus 9 minus 5. Then last row la 2 23 13, 2 23 13. இப்போ adjoint matrix என்ன? Adjoint matrix is going to be the transpose of cofactor matrix. So the row becomes the column. So 0 2 1 minus 1 minus 9 minus 5 2 23 13. Okay, இப்போ A inverse என்ன வேணும்? Determinant வேணுமா? So determinant எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம்? I can find A11 times A11 plus A12 A12 plus A13 times A13. இதெல்லாம் ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? நம்ம இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய போட்டிருக்கோம். இப்போ A11 என்ன? It is going to be the first element. So it is going to be number 2 times 0. So 2 into 0 plus A12 is going to be minus 3 times 2. Okay, minus 3 into 2, then A13 capital A13. So 5 times 1. Okay, இது simple போட்டுடலாம் இந்த மெத்தட்ல. So you have 0 minus 6 plus 5 which is going to be minus 1. So you have determinant of A is going to be minus 1. So இப்போ A inverse என்ன 1 by determinant A times adjoint A which is minus 1 times adjoint A. நம்ம adjoint A என்ன இல்ல 1 by minus 1 ஒரு ஸ்டெப்பாவே எழுதலாம். You have 1 by minus 1. Adjoint A 0 minus 1 2, 0 minus 1 2, 2 minus 9 23, 2 minus 9 23, 1 minus 5 13. 1 minus 5 13. இப்போ minus உள்ள multiply பண்ணா 0 1 minus 2 minus 2 9 23 minus 1 5 minus 13. Okay, இப்போ A inverse கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. இப்போ என்ன கேக்குறான்? Solve the system of linear equation னு கேக்குறான். So you know what your A is. You just found out the A inverse. You also know that AX equals B. So X can be found by A inverse times B. ஏன்னா determinant is not equal to 0. So you can use this method. So நம்மளோட B matrix என்ன? Let me write A inverse. So A inverse is going to be 0 1 minus 2 minus 2 9 23 minus 1 5 minus 13. And B matrix is going to be, நம்ம எழுதவே இல்லை, so let me write it here. So B matrix is going to be 11 5 minus 3. 11 5 minus 3. Okay, so 11 5 minus 3. So when you find the determinant, you have first row and the one and only column. So first row, first column, you have 0 plus 5 plus 6. Then next minus 22, 9 5s are 45, minus 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. Then minus 11 plus 25 plus 39. So this is going to be 11. Then here it is going to be minus 23. Okay, in the இடத்துல minus ஆல பண்ணா you have a minus 23. So plus 69. Okay, when you start solving, you have 69 plus 45. So 69 plus 45 is going to be 9 10 14, 1 10 11. 114 minus 22. So this is going to be 2 and 9. Okay, so this is 92. Then last 39 plus 25 is going to be again 14, 1 3 4 5 6 64 minus 11 is going to be 53. Okay, so this is your final answer. You found out the values. So system of linear equation எப்படி solve பண்ணலாம்? X equals 11, Y equals 92 and Z equals 53. டவுட்டா இருந்ததுன்னா நம்ம substitute கூட பண்ணி செக் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஓகே, இப்போ easiest equation எதா இருக்கா? X plus Y minus 2Z ன்னு இருக்கு. செக் பண்ணுவோம். X plus Y minus 2Z equals என்ன வரணும்? minus 3 வரணும். So let's check. இப்போ X value என்ன? 11 plus 92 minus 2 into 53. இப்போ 11 plus 92 என்ன? It is going to be 103. 53 into 2 is going to be 106. So 106 subtract பண்ணா minus 3. Okay, so whatever values you found out is right. அப்படியும் cross check பண்ணிக்கோங்க. இல்லாட்டி கண்டுபிடிச்சது கரெக்டா இல்லையான்னு இவ்வளோ பெரிய ப்ரொசீஜர் பண்ணிட்டு மார்க் வரலனா எப்படி? கரெக்டான்னு செக் பண்ணணும்ல. Now, question number 36. So இதுக்கு மேல we are going to look at case based questions and this is also very very easy. நீங்க பார்த்திருக்கிறதே தான் வளவலன்னு கதையா கொடுத்திருப்பான். So now the equation is given. So you have 1 plus sin x times dy by dx plus y cos x plus x equals 0. இதை இந்த ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ஃபார்ம்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எழுதணும். ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ஃபார்ம்ல எழுதணும்னா என்ன பண்ணணும்? டிவைட் பை 1 by sin x. So dy by dx plus y times cos x divided by 1 plus sin x equals minus x divided by 1 plus sin x. ஏன்னா எனக்கு q எந்த பக்கம் இருக்கு? It is on the right hand side. So x அந்த பக்கம் கொண்டு போனா I have minus x. Okay, so this is going to be p and this is going to be q with the minus sign. Okay, இப்போ integration factor is going to be e raised to the power p dx which is going to be e to the power cos x divided by 1 plus sin x times dx. Substitution method la pota what do you have? Let me substitute. For 1 plus sin x equals t. So I have cos x times dx equals dt. இப்போ integrate பண்ணா I have dt divided by t which is going to be log mod t log mod 1 plus sin x. So I have e raised to the power log mod 1 plus sin x. E raised to any function is going to be the function itself. So 1 plus sin x. So this is our integration factor. இப்போ integration factor கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. இங்க என்ன ஈக்குவேஷன் கொடுத்திருக்கான்? y times integration factor equals, so y times 1 plus sin x equals integral of q times integration factor. நம்மளோட q என்ன? It is going to be minus x divided by 1 plus sin x times integration factor, which is going to be 1 plus sin x times dx plus c. Okay, so this gets cancelled easily. So இப்போ right hand side ல என்ன இருக்கு? I have a minus x dx is going to be x square divided by 2 plus c. So this is going to be y times 1 plus sin x equals minus x square divided by 2. Okay, so we have found out the general equation. இப்போ வேற என்ன கேக்குறாங்க? You have found the solution if y of 0 equals 1. Y of 0 na enna? Basically f of 0 nu kuduthirukanga. So when x value is 0, y value is given to be 1. இப்போ integration constant கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? When x value is 0, you have y value is going to be 1. So 1 into 1 plus sin 0 is 0 equals x value 0 plus c. So from this, I can say that c equals 1. இப்போ integration factor கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. What are they asking for? Y of pi by 2. So when x is equal to pi by 2, what is the value of y னு கேக்குறாங்க. So when x equals pi by 2, what is the equation? Y times 1 plus sin x equals minus x square divided by 2 plus c. இப்போ x க்கு substitute பண்ணா I have y into 1 plus sin pi by 2 equals minus pi by 2 the whole square divided by 2 plus c ஓட value இப்போ தான் கண்டுபிடிச்சோம், which is going to be 1. Okay, so இதில இந்த y value கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? I have y into 1 plus sin 90 is also going to be 1 equals minus pi square divided by 4 into இங்க ஒரு 2 இருக்கு plus 1. So y equals 2y equals minus pi square plus 1 divided by இங்க 4 2s are 8. Okay, so y equals minus pi square divided by 16 plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, please copy. That's all. என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கோ அதுக்கு ஏத்த மாதிரி போட்டா போதும். Now question number 37. For any function, they have given two subsection. Okay, அதனால ரெண்டுத்தையும் மிஸ் பண்ணாம போடுங்க. இப்போ you also know this particular thing. இப்போ a to b இருக்குனா you can split the integrals like this. So this is the case study. So from this you are going to solve the question that's given. So இப்போ first question is going to be f of x equals integral minus 1 to 2 of x cube minus x times dx. இப்போ first x cube minus x can also be written as x times x square minus 1, which is x into x plus 1 into x minus 1. When you equate this to 0, what are all your solutions for x? X equals 0, x equals 1, x equals minus 1. And your integral travels from minus 1 to 2. So, நம்ம integral எப்படி split பண்ண போறோம்? First, let me draw the number line. Okay, so your integral is going to be minus 1 to 2. And what are the values in between? You have 0 and 1. Okay, so first of all, you have to check for the values. எங்கெல்லாம் எப்படி எப்படி இருக்குன்னு செக் பண்ணணும். So you have minus 1, 0 interval, 0 to 1 interval and 1, 2 interval. Okay, these are the intervals that you have to check. என்ன செக் பண்ணணும்? You have to check for x into x plus 1 into x minus 1. Since there is a modulus symbol here, you have to check where it is positive and where it is negative. Okay, check பண்ணலாமா? இப்போ here I can take some value which is less than 0. So என்ன எடுக்கலாம்? Minus half எடுக்கலாமா? So here I am going to have a negative value. Minus half plus 1 positive. Minus half minus half. This is also going to be negative. Overall you are going to get a positive value. So இந்த இடத்துல நம்மளோட f of x எப்படி இருக்க போகுது? It is going to be x cube minus x. புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ second case. You will understand when I am solving the second case. இப்போ 0 to 1 அப்படின்னா you have 1 by 2 substitute பண்ணா it is going to be positive. 1 by 2 plus 1 is also positive. 1 by 2 minus 1 is going to be negative. So overall it is going to be negative. So here your f of x is going to be minus of x cube minus x. புரிஞ்சுதா? Modulus of x cube minus x takes two different values, x cube minus x and minus of x cube minus x. But எங்கன்னு check பண்ணணும்ல? This is x greater than 0, x less than 0 னு போட்டுறக்கூடாது because x is taking three different values here. X is taking three different values, so you have to check for all the values. அதனால தான் இதை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். Okay. Now, for the last case, you have இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல ஒரு value 1.5 substitute பண்ணலாம். So this is positive, positive, 1.5 minus 1 is also positive. So here f of x is going to be x cube minus x. இப்போ how are you going to split your integral? Your integral, which is minus 1 to 2 of f of x is going to be minus 1 to 0. It is positive, x cube minus x plus 0 to 1. It is going to be negative. So minus x cube minus x times dx plus last integral 1 to 2 x cube minus x times dx. புரியுதா? இப்படி தான் split பண்ண போறோம். So now you can solve x cube minus x times dx. When you take the integral, you have x power 4 divided by 4 minus x square divided by 2 from minus 1 to 0. இது first term. இப்போ second term என்ன? You have a minus. நான் வெளியில minus போட்டுறேன். And inside the bracket, you have x power 4 by 4 minus x square divided by 2 from 0 to 1. It is going to be the same value, only the integrals, definite integral limits are going to change. Plus, inge enna irukku, again you have x power 4 divided by 4 minus x square divided by 2 from 1 to 2. Okay, now let us solve the integrals. So, first term enna? First term is going to be upper limit minus lower limit. When I substitute minus 1, what do I have? I have 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. So, let me write that first. I have minus of, so this is going to be minus of 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 minus irukku. So, next term I have a minus. Idukulla enna irukku? Upper limit is again going to be 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. Upper limit minus lower limit is going to be a 0. 0 substitute panna minus of 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. So, minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 plus, இப்போ last term enna? Last term, when I substitute 2, I have 2 power 4 minus 2 power 2 by 2. So, last term is going to be 2 power 4 by 4 minus 2 power 2 divided by 2. Upper limit minus lower limit substitute panna, 1 substitute panna, I'll again have 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. This, now when I simplify, I'm going to have, when I open the brackets, I have minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 plus bracket kulla I have 2 power 4, 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are 16, 16 by 4 is going to be 4 minus 2 square by 2 is going to be 2 minus, again I have minus eduthalam, minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. Okay, now when I take the LCM is going to be 4. Clear? So, I have minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 plus 2 the whole divided by 4 plus bracket kulla I have 4 minus 2 is 2 minus, when I take the LCM again, I have மொத்தமாவே LCM எடுக்கலாம்ல. So, this is going to be 2. When I take the LCM, I have 2 4s are 8 minus 1 plus 2 2s are 4 divided by 4. Okay. So, overall enna irukku? Minus 1 is plus 2 plus 2 cancel ஆயிடும். So, I have 1 divided by 2 divided by 4 plus in the bracket kulla enna irukku? 8 minus 1 7, 7 plus 2 9. So, 9 divided by 4. So, this is going to be 11 by 4. Okay. avladha. Please copy. இப்போ second subsection. Don't forget the second subsection. Second subsection enna? So, second is going to be minus 1 to 1 f of x times dx. So, இப்போ minus 1 to 1 எப்படி split பண்ணலாம்? X less than 0 ஒரு case இருக்கு, x greater than equal to 0 ஒரு case இருக்கு. So, this you can write it as integral of minus 1 to 0, less than 0 ல என்ன இருக்கு? 1 minus 2x. So, 1 minus 2x dx plus next is 0 to 1 la, greater than or equal to 0 la enna irukku? 1 plus 2x. Okay, this is a very straightforward question. 1 plus 2x. Idu or question kadayadu, rendu subsection solve pananum. Okay, so this is going to be 1 minus 2x different integrate panna, you have x minus 2 times x square divided by 2 from minus 1 to 0 plus next term is going to be x plus 2x square divided by 2 from 0 to 1. Okay, so this is going to be one term and this is going to be another term. இப்போ 0 இருக்கிறதுனால upper limit minus lower limit என்ன இருக்கு? When I substitute minus 1, I have minus 1. I can cancel the 2 and the 2. Okay, cancel the 2 and the 2 for simplicity. So, minus 1 minus x square, which is going to be minus 1 plus in the term முடிஞ்சது. Now, next term upper limit, which is going to be 1 plus 1 minus lower limit, which is 0. Okay, so this is simply minus 2 plus 2 minus of minus 2 2. So, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, simple. Please copy. Now, last and the final question. Suppose a dealer in rural area wishes to purchase. So, this is going to be a graph equation. Graph la values la konjam correct ah podunga. தப்பு போடக்கூடாது. Okay, so basically இதெல்லாம் கொடுத்திருக்கு, x கொடுத்திருக்கு. It is they have also given an equation. So, what is the equation? Z equals 22x plus 18y. And what are the different equations to plot the graph? You have 3x plus 2y less than or equal to 48. Then you also have x plus y less than or equal to 20. It is also given that x and y are greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so இப்போ first z என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். Let's draw the graph. So, first equation 3x plus 2y equals 48. So, I can write y equals 48 minus 3x divided by 2. இப்போ x and y க்கு values substitute பண்ண போறேன். Let me take x to be 12. இப்போ 12 3s are 36. 48 minus 36 is 12. 12 by 2 is going to be 6. Okay, try to plot as many values as possible. Now, இப்போ next x value, let me take 6. X is 6 na, 6 3s are 18. 48 minus 18 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Then x value, let me take it as 8. 8 3s are 24. 48 minus 24 is going to be 24 again. 24 by 2 is going to be 12. Then next 0, 0 as usual நம்ம எடுக்கணும். If x is equal to 0 na y equals 24. If y equals 0, then x equals 48 divided by 3, which is going to be 16. Okay. So these are the points for the first equation. Second equation, x plus y equals 20. So y equals 20 minus x. So if x y. If x is equal to 0, y is 20. If y is equal to 0, x is equal to 20. Where என்ன points plot பண்ணலாம்? 10, 10 plot பண்ணலாம். Then if you take 15, you have 5. If you take 15 here, you have 5 here. Okay. So mutual வருது. இப்போ graph வரையலாமா? So graph is going to be, so this is how the graph looks. நான் வந்து 2 units எடுத்துக்கிறேன். So this is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 2, 4. ஏன்னா இந்த இடத்துல value 24 வரைக்கும் போகுது. கரெக்டா? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. எவ்வளோ இந்த மாதிரி சின்ன units எடுக்கிறீங்களோ it is easy. Okay? And very accurate. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 10 ஒழுங்கா போடலாம். 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 y-axis. Okay, let's see if this is enough. First equation plot பண்ண போறேன். What are the values? 12, 6. So 12, 6. 12, 6 is over here. Then 6, 15. 6, 15 is between 14 and 16. Yeah? So 6, 15 is over here. Then 8, 12. 8, 12 is going to be this. Then 0, 24. 0, 24 is over here. இதுதான் 24. So 0, 24 is this. And 16, 0 is going to be over here. இப்போ நம்ம line எப்படி இருக்க போகுது? Our line starts here and it ends here. So this is going to be என்ன equation? 3x plus 2y equals 48. இப்போ next equation 0, 20. 0, 20 is over here. 20, 0 is over here. நடுவுல என்னலாம் points? 10, 10. இந்த மாதிரி multiple points plot பண்ணாதான் confusion இல்லாம வரும். 10, 10 is over here. Then 15, 5. 15, 5. 15, 5. ரெண்டுமே it is between. இல்லையா? 15, 5 is over here. Then 5, 15 is also like that. So 5, 15. 5, 15 எங்க? 5, 15 is over here. Okay. Now when I join the points, it starts here, it goes through these points, and it ends here. Okay, sorry. Let me join it correctly. Okay, so this equation is going to be x plus y equals 20. இப்போ இது ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் point of intersection என்ன? First let's find the point of intersection. ஒரு clarityக்கு 3x plus 2y equals 48. Other equation 2 ஆல multiply பண்ணா I have 2x plus 2y equals 40. இந்த பக்கமும் multiply பண்ணோம். When I subtract I have x equals 8. இப்போ x is equal to 8 na y equals second equationல போட்டா 12. So the point of intersection is going to be 8, 12. 8, 12 எங்க இருக்கு? So this is going to be the point of intersection. நம்ம graph கரெக்ட்டா தான் வரைஞ்சிருக்கோம். Okay, so this is how you cross check. இப்போ graph எந்த side? இந்த சைடா இந்த சைடான்னு தெரியணும்ல? So how do you find that? You have to find the point 0, 0. இப்போ 0, 0 போட்டா 0, 0 in 3x plus 2y less than or equal to 48. You have 0 plus 0 less than or equal to 48. So this is going to be true. இப்போ first equation க்கு it is going to be this side. Okay. Second equation க்கு 0, 0 on x plus y less than or equal to 20. So this is also going to be 0, 0 less than or equal to 20. So this is also true. So second equation க்குமே it is on this side. Okay, red color equation. வேற என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? X and y greater than 0. So that is also going to be here. So how is the shaded region going to look like? So இங்க ஆரம்பிக்குது. And this is your shaded region. Okay, that's all. அதுக்கு மேல போக கூடாது. அந்த purple லைனுக்கு மேல போக கூடாது. இங்கேயுமே அந்த red line தான் boundary. Okay? So you have to shade the region properly. So let me shade it. Okay? இப்போ என்ன கேட்குறான் கொஷனில் கிராஃபை வரைஞ்சாச்சு. தென் தேர் ஆஸ்கிங் ஃபார் ஃபைண்ட் z ஆஃப் 3,4. இப்போ z ஆஃப் 3,4 என்ன, இந்த வேல்யூஸ் எல்லாம் கண்டுபிடிக்க வேண்டியதான். ஸோ z ஆஃப் 3,4 is going to be Zn equation 22x plus 18y. So you have 22 times 3 plus 18 into 4. So you have 3 2s are 66 plus 8 4s are 32, 3 4 1s are 4, 5 6 7. So you have 138. Okay. So 138 z of 3,4. இப்போ next z of 1 by 2 1 by 3 கேட்குறான். So z of 1 by 2 1 by 3 is going to be 22 times 1 by 2 plus 18 into 1 by 3. So this is going to be 11 plus 6 which is 17. இந்த questionலாம் solve பண்றது graph வேண்டாம், but last question solve பண்றதுக்கு graph வேணும். Find the number of corner points of the feasible region. என்னென்ன corner pointலாம் இருக்கு? I have a corner point here. So this is one point which is 0, 20. And one more corner point which is the point of intersection which is 8, 12. இன்னொரு corner point என்ன? It is going to be this which is 16, 0. And don't miss the 0, 0. So how many corner points do we have? We have 4 corner points which are 0, 20. நாங்க மார்க் பண்ணிருக்கேன். 0, 20, 8, 12, 16, 0, 0, 0. இப்போ என்ன கேட்குறான்? Find the maximum z ன்னு கேட்குறான். maximum z க்கும் என்ன பண்ணணும்? You have found out 4 different points. இல்லையா? என்னென்ன? 0, 20. Let me write it here. So you have found out 0, 20. இப்போ z equals 22x plus 18y. இதை substitute பண்ணா you have 22 into 0 plus 18 into 20 which is going to be 8 2s are 16, 1 2 1s are 2, 3, 360. இப்போ next point என்ன? Next point is going to be 8, 12. So you have 8, 12. So when you find z, you have 22 into 8 plus 12 into 18 into 12. 18 into 12. So when you solve this, you have 8 2s are 16, 1 8 2s are 16, 17. 18 into 12 என்ன? 8 2s are 16, 1 2 1s are 2, 3, 8 1s are 8, 1. So 6, 1, 2, 216 plus 216. So 176 plus 216 is going to be 392. So 392. இப்போ next point என்ன? 16, 0. So you have 16, 0. So from this z equals 22 into 16. 16 into 22. 6 2s are 12. 1 2 1s are 2, 3, 32. I have 352. 352. And last point என்ன? 0, 0 which is going to be 0. So இப்போ maximum points என்ன? The maximum is going to be 392. அதுக்கப்புறம் 360 and 352. So this is what is asked in the our question also. Okay. So with this we are done with this particular paper. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய papers solve பண்ணுங்க. இதே ஐடியால தான் வரப்போகுது. செக்ஷன் ஈல வந்து இந்த சாப்டர்ஸ்லேருந்து இவ்வளோ மார்க்குக்கு வரப்போகுது அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி எல்லா டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூஷனுமே இருக்கு. Please look at the distribution. Solve as many papers as possible. ஏதாவது டவுட்ஸ்னா காமெண்ட் செக்ஷன்ல கேளுங்க. Okay. All the best. Bye.